What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Slackercast. As you can hear, I'm a little bit under the weather, but still got the crew with me anyway. So with me today is Dustin.
What's up?
He's in the metaverse right now, though. Hayden.
Oh, hello.
Fucking Mac lovers. Lawrence.
Oh, so yes. I didn't know I was next. Sorry.
And Jonathan.
Baya, me.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
So yeah, we were
Oui, oui.
off the air. We were getting into a heated debate about Mac versus PC.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you agree though, Jonathan, that everything is streamlined for PC? So you always kind of have to find workarounds, usually with Mac.
Here's the good thing about Apple products. It's the same thing with their phone system. It's like a walled garden. They are streamlined to do certain things without the fluff. If you got a PC, you can do a lot more things, but you're not going to be as efficient at it. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. I mean, but nobody's ever heard of an Apple gamer.
Yeah.
This is true.
I noticed that.
Well, unless you're talking about on the phones, because
Yeah,
apparently they own the gaming market on phones.
certainly.
Yeah. You can
I
do
don't
more
even,
on
I don't even
PC.
think I have a single game on my phone.
You can do more on PC, but some of it's more complicated and requires knowledge.
You know what?
I guess.
You know what happens to me with phone games? I'll put one on my phone. I'll play it for maybe 24 hours, something like that, and then I never fucking touch it again.
Yeah,
Those games have a
How many
24-hour
times have
life.
I
with me.
downloaded
That's
the
probably
builder?
a good thing, man. You're not
Or
spending
like,
so much time
Most
on
of
your
those
phone.
games are like pay to play, so you like get to a certain point where you can't really do anything unless you.
Okay.
I mean, the pay to play stuff doesn't bother me. It's the lack of. It's like those games lack substance and content, and there's.
Yeah, that's why they're
There's
mobile
nothing to it.
games.
I have a confession to make.
Okay.
What's that?
I've been playing a mobile game since January of last year, so we're coming up on a year.
Uh-oh.
This is freaking daily, and I have spent way too much money on this fucking game.
Oh god, what is the game? I gotta know what the game is now.
It's called Top War.
Top War.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's like one of those like build a base. You know,
Kind of, a little bit, but it's not real restrictive on like they all have like something like you're gonna build a base, you gotta wait 24 hours to build the damn thing, something like that. Like it's got some of those things in it, but it's not nearly as restrictive, and there's a pretty robust guild alliance thing. So there's reason to be in alliance and interact with other people. So that adds a little more substance to it. So
That sounds sick.
Well,
Yeah.
my question, I'm excited because Rust has finally hit consoles 6 months ago, I might add. I don't know how the fuck I missed this.
Yeah, and I check the PlayStation store pretty daily, so I don't know how I missed
Yeah,
it.
it's almost like they just didn't announce it.
they downplayed that.
Yeah, because like
Maybe
I
because
would
it didn't
always
work
just
very
Google.
well.
Yeah, I mean, I would always Google. It's like when's Rust coming to consoles? Like usually every couple of months, but
And
I didn't, and then fucking all of a sudden it hits. But I will say this: it runs pretty good on there. I've been playing it with my cousin.
so Greg, why do you love Rust so much? Like, what's the appeal of it?
The survival aspect, man. It feels you always got something to lose.
Okay, I hear you. There's consequences. Like
Yeah, there's
too many games don't
consequences
have
to everything.
consequences.
You decide you want to go out and get some fucking stone. There's gonna be consequences to it. You might get killed. You might lose your shit.
Dying Breeds in the check, our favorite American trucker.
Hello.
Ah, yes,
Hello, sir.
He changed
Go
his name
Dogs!
back,
Nice.
which is less confusing. For
What
me.
was it before?
He's changed it a couple times. He had it where it was like your number one fan or something.
Okay.
But I didn't like every time I saw it, I'd never registered as him.
Oh, it's a lot
So-
better than Dustin's, your mom's boyfriend here.
Well, Greg, the thing about Rust was you got so immersed in the game. Remember, I got stuck up by them dudes because they said I was trespassing, and they held me
Yeah.
up with a bow and arrow, and they were
Can't
yelling
have
at me.
nothing in Chicago.
The guy was like, he's like, get the fuck out of here, man. This is our territory. And he was like pointing at me. I said, yes, sir, and I moved off. I was like, this isn't real. Why did I comply with this?
Why did I say sir?
I was acting like it was real life, and I was being like, I was walking.
I don't want no trouble, bro. I don't want no trouble.
My favorite story with me and you on Rust, Lawrence, is whenever that person was fucking trying to kill us, and like they killed me first, and then they were chasing you. And I fucking come on the microphone. I'm like, get him, Lawrence.
No, but it gets better because the guy starts mocking Greg. He kills me, and he's like, yeah, get him, Lawrence. Get him. I'm like, why'd you use my real name, dude?
You dropped the government name.
Yeah, that's my government name, dude. I think I was Lolo Boy something shit. He says my real name.
Did you ever play Ark?
Yes.
Yeah, like Ark?
The thing with me on Ark, what is that fucking sound? I know that's you, Hayden.
I didn't mean to do.
Trying to have a show here, Hayden.
Yeah, you over there with your shenanigans.
Please be adults for 2 seconds.
But no, the fucking on Ark, I didn't like the taming aspect of it.
Oh.
Like I was okay with taming for like using them for like pack mules,
Sure.
but I didn't like using them for combat. To me, it just felt cheap. I like the no tech, no tame servers.
Fair enough.
Same
Just
with
curious.
Conan.
I haven't played any Rust. I've watched a lot of streams on it and stuff. I knew I would have to have a squad. Came going in there by myself.
Yeah, it's rough by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have another game like that. It's called DayZ, where it's like
I played DayZ
it's like a zombie apocalypse survival
Someone say
game.
Jay-Z.
in Russia.
Jay-Z.
Hayden, if
Yeah,
you don't
it's
fucking stop that,
And
I'll
the
mute your ass.
map, there's no map, so you have to like just kind of
Fucking
wander
Rooster?
around. You don't know where
Actually, that should be
anything's
your
at.
new nickname is Rooster.
I played DayZ enough to know where I was on the map.
Oh,
That's-
I had,
That's
I
how
had
much I
to
played
download
it.
the little app on my phone where I could figure out where I was.
I've never
Yeah.
played DayZ.
At one point, it was a very hard game to play because it pretty much stayed in early access for forever. It was like 4 years.
It's
it
super
was
glitchy
ridiculous.
it's super glitchy on console.
At one point, they had a glitch that sometimes the zombies would one-shot you, so you couldn't let them touch you. It was like a random one-hit kill, so you had to like kite them just far enough away and try to melee them. It was bad.
So can you
A lot
loot
of-
other people on DayZ?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, it's pretty much just Rust with zombies.
But you don't build bases, right?
like you can set up like tents and stuff where you can, it's kind of meant to be to server hop.
Yeah.
So you like set up a camp in one of the server, and then you could hop to another server, and that's you're in that spot in that server. So now you can go somewhere else.
Well, what made Rust hard was like if you logged out, they could still kill you in your sleep, or they can break
Yeah.
into your house and kill you. What the fuck
Yeah.
is that about?
Yeah, DayZ, you can't do that. Once you
Yeah.
log out, you're gone.
Hayden.
Huh?
I just have a question.
Yeah.
Hayden,
Are you
mute
winning?
Yeah,
Mute your poker
are you
sound, bro.
You guys can hear that?
Yes.
I can hear it.
We've heard it since the beginning of the show.
I'm just trying to gamble over here. All right.
You ain't winning no real money on that shit. What's it matter?
You're right. You're right.
What are you gonna buy?
Greg's-
A fucking
Greg's the best phone billiards player.
yeah, damn right I
Let
am.
me go with this again.
All right.
I'll school anybody in that shit.
I'm here.
What about in real life billiards though?
I used to be alright at it, but I probably am shit now.
That's like one of those that you have to like keep playing to stay good at.
Hayden, I want to talk about what you were griping about earlier about
Which
how no
what
one in this
was-
group watches anything good.
All right, I'm ready. Let's start because all you motherfuckers, I try to recommend like great movies, and you guys are like, "Man, all you watches
Yeah,
shitty
Salo
movies."
was so good, dude. Let me tell you about it.
You
that
watched
wasn't
it?
a recommendation. I was just telling you guys how shitty of a movie it was, literally and figuratively.
I still kind of want to watch it.
But you
But
watched.
no, but I recommended
knowing
Spencer,
how bad it
the
was.
Princess Diana movie. That's great. I just went to see PTA, who you guys probably don't even know who that is. I saw their new movie today, Licorice Pizza. and everyone was just like silent, like I don't know what he's talking
What
about.
is this Shave the Baby movie you're
And
talking
then you guys
about?
go on and on. Shiva
is
Baby.
delicious?
It's a movie that is probably gonna make Oscar rounds.
I've
this year.
actually heard good things about that. I've heard it's like
Yeah.
must see.
Do you go
And
watch these in like
tired of getting
artsy
shit.
movie theaters, Hayden?
Sometimes you got to go out of your way to watch the good stuff. You're not going to go to your local AMC and see.
Are you gonna
some
watch
of this
American
stuff.
Underdog?
Yeah, well, we're not cultured in Mississippi, so we don't have
I
shit
do
like
wanna-
that around here. Okay?
I do want to see
That's
American
putting it
Underdog.
lightly.
I heard it's actually pretty good. But yeah,
It
like,
is.
look, Ben will back me up because he's a cinema guy. Like, Licorice Pizza is worth watching, and it's worth going out of your way. And that's even, I would
They
say
would
that's
be more
even a
appealing
mainstream
if they had
movie.
better titles. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, I know, right?
And for those of you watching, they turn around and talk about watching Encanto and fucking like bullshit 5-year-old
parents!
movies
Well, first of all,
multiple times.
it's in Canto, and second of all, we got kids, so we got to watch kid movies sometimes. Okay?
The little bit of Spanish I know is gonna point me to Encanto. I don't think it's Encanto. That's like the most Texan way to say it. Encanto.
Well, we're in America.
Yeah.
We're gonna say Encanto.
Which is a movie that you'd have to tie me down to watch, and then you guys watch it like 5 times.
Well, if you're watching
right apart.
Encanto with no kids around, then yeah, I might have to ask you some other questions.
And I'm just saying, trade 5 of those times for some Shiva Baby or some Red
Cinema,
Rocket
with
or,
the capital C.
any of these movies that you guys have no clue about. Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
is
look,
it Encanto or Encanto? I'm kind of with you, Hayden. I think it's Encanto.
All
I
I
think
heard was
Encanto sounds more Spanish or Cuban or whatever.
Look, Ben Grimm said
Race it is.
Encanto is very good, also. So
Yeah, but
thank you,
I don't
Ben.
know. Like the Incredibles is like as far as I'll go, and those are great. But I don't know, Sing 2 or whatever the fuck that is, or Coco, whatever the hell that was.
Hayden,
I like
are
Sing
you
I'm
one.
not going to
Sing was
see it.
good.
are you that guy that gets
I wouldn't
mad
go
at
to
people?
Wouldn't go to theater and see it.
What'd you say, Greg?
Are you that guy that gets mad at people who watch mainstream movies?
Yeah, to some degree. Like, because you guys, I get mad at you guys because you guys will go ape shit over like Spider-Man Butthole Home and shit, and like Space Jam Afterlife or whatever.
I didn't watch
it's
that
like-
Space Jam.
But do you
shit,
just
first
hate
off.
Spider-Man because it's mainstream, or do you
Exactly.
really genuinely hate it?
You're being real
I don't-
hipster right now.
After seeing it, I don't think it's that bad of a movie, but I don't think it's like top 10 of the year worthy or anything
well, Hayden.
like that.
It's like I said, dude. I talk shit about Michael Bay all the time, but I've never been bored. In a
oh
Michael
well,
Bay
he's
movie.
worth talking shit about.
Well, the thing is
Yeah,
too,
but
like you
I've
gotta
never been
understand,
bored
like
during Transformers or
especially
any of
for
those
someone
movies.
like me, like Spider-Man is what I grew up with. He was my favorite
Right.
superhero. Him and Wolverine, both together.
I know.
So-
I'm tired of like. Oh, that's all anyone talks about in the general public.
I'm with you there. That's all anyone wants to talk about is.
It's like there's so many
Superhero movies.
underdog, small, independent movies that I wish got more attention, so they'd make more of them, and all these like independent filmmakers would get more recognition.
Would you agree though that some of them are just shitty filmmakers and don't really deserve the recognition?
Well, some of them, like sometimes I'll go see one of these independent movies
Hey, what the fuck?
that'll get praise within the independent film cinephile community, and it won't be that.
I don't
great.
like that word cinephile. First off,
movie lover, whatever you want to call people like me.
that's much better.
Dude, hey,
I'm a movie
yo,
lover. I
left
like
my
to
window-
watch.
I left,
Like,
I left
I
my
will-
window open, and a fucking
But-
raccoon came in here.
What the fuck, raccoon?
I'm like, what do I do? What the fuck is?
Is he in
Oh,
here?
man.
He's in your house right now?
He like snuck in the window, and he's kind of contemplating to come in or not. And I yelled at him. He got out, but I gotta close my window. Hold on.
Yeah, close your fucking window,
God
man. That thing
damn.
will attack you.
Just take him inside. Bring him. He can be your
Oh,
new
let
pet.
him come in. Let him come in. I gotta see this.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
this
how
could
we-
be our viral moment.
This
Exactly. Lawrence gets attacked by a raccoon.
Hey, pull up
You were
Tina's
this
comment
close
here.
to
Let's see if Hayden's
greatness.
heard of this movie.
What? Yeah, I own it on
Hobo
Blu-ray.
with- I never seen. I heard good things about that, but I've never
Yeah,
seen it.
see that's a good movie.
Is it
But
really
I'm
good
just-
though? Is it like must watch?
No, but I don't know. It was cool.
My time is valuable, man. My time
Like,
is
see, that's
valuable.
me, man. Like, if someone's gonna recommend a movie to me, I want it to be something that's gonna stick with me that I'm gonna remember.
I just wish there were more people like me that, besides movies made for 5-year-olds like Encanto, I literally just go see everything, like top to bottom, whatever's showing, just to see if it's good. And I
How do
feel
you
like
have
not
any
enough
money?
people do
Man.
that. Well, it's
Not enough
AMC.
money.
I don't have as much time as I used to when I was unemployed.
Look, Hayden, we
obviously.
don't all have
but-
parents with a mansion, okay? We can't fucking invest enough time to go and see every movie that's in the theater, all right? In our backyard, nonetheless.
But I don't know. I go out of my way
guys,
to see.
my parents actually own the theater, so I don't really have to pay anything.
No, but there's AMC A-List is probably the only worth it membership out there. You can see 3 movies a week for $22, $23 a month. And I mean, you watch 2 movies a month, and that's already paid itself
Diablo
off.
brisket sandwich. That actually sounds good to me.
Yeah, it does sound
Oh
good, man.
man,
I'm gonna start talking about food now.
how late is Arby's open? Because I'm actually starving.
I
Right
think they're
next to the
24
Buc-ee's.
hours, aren't they?
I wish the
No,
ones around
Whataburger
me
is.
close at like 9.
Arby's used to be 24 hours because I know for sure me and you have went there before late, Jonathan.
Oh yeah, man. What was that dude's name? Oh, Mitch. Remember that
Mitch.
dude that
Mitch.
talked shit about us while we were in the bathroom?
What happened?
No, we were there for like 6 hours.
Oh yeah, we were there for a long time.
We
What
ate
the
because
fuck?
there's nothing else open, and we ate, hung out in the dining room there, and he got all pissed off at us. And like he come up and said, "Hey, can you guys leave?" He could have come up and said something, but no, he waited till we went to the bathroom, wash our hands, to talk shit about us, and we heard him.
What? So you can hear
It's
him
like
through the.
these motherfuckers are just staying here all goddamn night, don't order anything, which we did. We ate there. Yeah, sure did. When we
You know
were
what
going
I
out-
you know what I remember about that night, Jonathan?
Oh no, I know exactly what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
What I remember is fucking Joey getting those chicken tenders, and he bit into one of them, and it didn't taste right to him, so he just held it. He held the chicken tender in his mouth, kind of like, and then he just stared at it for a minute.
In disbelief.
Yeah, and then he's like, I guess he finally decided what he was gonna do, and he's like, I think these things are raw.
And they were. Them things
Oh, yeah.
was pink. I was like, spit them shits out.
Yeah, Mitch, before you start talking shit, at least learn how to make a fucking tender, motherfucker.
Yeah, Mitch.
Mitch
Look at
the
you,
bitch.
Mitch.
I think the Arby's on 49. At least it used to be 24 hours because Greg,
Yeah.
me and you've gone over there quite a few times, fucking drunk as shit, walking
yeah.
across Highway 49 to get there too.
Well, look, to
Oh,
finish the
our workers are
argument
pretty nice.
and the conversation, though, I do give you guys too much shit, especially since you guys have kids, except for Lawrence, I guess.
Why do you look fluffy?
Me?
Yeah,
He is
What do you mean I look fluffy?
you look fluffy.
You look
My
fluffy, dude.
beard or my
Hey.
hair?
Maybe he's born with it.
But I
Allegedly.
wish people went out to see more independent movies in general.
I mean, it's good
I watched
that
a
you
foreign
support-
film today.
Yeah, what was
What
it?
it-
What was
what
the
was
foreign
it?
film, by the way?
Stalingrad from 1993.
Oh,
Have you
I
seen
haven't
watched
that?
seen that.
I watched Encanto. That's foreign, right?
Did you
Yeah.
see Parasite,
Technically.
Jonathan?
Encanto.
Parasite? No, I didn't see it.
Oh man, you should have watched that. Parasite was so good.
Hey, the
Yeah,
old man
Parasite.
from
At least you
the
guys
old
saw
man from Squid
Parasite.
Game won a Golden Globe.
I loved
Uh,
Parasite. I thought it deserved Best Picture.
Hell yeah! I'm glad you guys saw that. That's what I would consider an under the radar movie that ended up blowing up, and I'm glad it did.
Yeah, got it right here.
Oh yeah,
Good
Hell
movie.
yeah!
that's a good movie.
I mean, you could be 4K, but that's okay. Baby
Yeah.
steps.
See, this is
See it the
the
same
kind of
way.
bougie ass shit I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
see, it's at,
First of all, should we pull up that video of the mansions that I drive
I mean, if
by?
you want to, go ahead. I don't know. Didn't you delete that message?
Yeah,
Probably.
Mr. Unsend
Oh
message.
man, look who joined us.
Here he is. The
The
king
man.
has arrived.
Because I swear,
Yeah,
what
that's
you guys,
fine.
I don't know, man. You guys have low
We're not
standards for
worthy.
mansions.
Corey, you want to throw Hayden some backup here on the indie stuff, man? Because
Yeah, because you watch a lot of movies.
He's floundering.
Yeah, I mean, I went out and got one of his favorites today. So this indie classic, you need to pick it up and give it a watch. So,
If it wasn't $30, I would have picked it up.
Well, Hayden would have gave you shit if I wouldn't have saw 4K at the top of that right there.
now, I will agree with Hayden. Sometimes you gotta like take a chance on shit. So,
Yeah.
like that movie. You know, me and Jonathan have championed Found for a year now, and I think you watched that, didn't you, Greg?
Found, yes, I did like Found a lot.
That's just shit you'd never know to watch unless someone tells you and suggests it
Yeah,
to
even-
you. So-
And
even
I told a lot of
Pete
people about it too. Like I got a
And
guy
I
at work.
feel like I'm a trustworthy guy when it comes to movie taste. You guys should take my opinions more seriously. When I say go watch Spencer, well, that I don't think you guys will probably like Spencer though. But Red Rocket.
You know,
But
Hey,
it's like,
yo,
you
I'm
said
not gonna
I'm
I'm
not
lie.
watching
Go watch
anything
these
called Red
movies.
Rocket, okay?
I'm actually going to watch that tomorrow night. Red Rocket. I've heard really good
Yeah.
things. So
Yeah, Hayden. When I
That's
first
good.
met you, I thought you only
You're not
watched
gonna
Clerks
like what you see.
and shit like that.
Is it
thought-
about?
Hold
is it
on,
about
what?
Red Rockets?
When I first met you, Hayden, I thought you only watched shit like Clerks and like
Dude, I've never seen Clerks, and I hate
Like-
Kevin Smith
like
or whatever his
James
name
Gunn
is.
movies. Yeah.
I can understand people
No.
from modern day Kevin Smith, but not.
That's like the opposite of what I watch.
How can you champion indie
Get down
movies
with
and
this
then
guy.
trash Clerks?
Well, I've never seen it. I just don't like Kevin Smith and most of the movies I've seen by.
So let me ask y'all this: a guy at work, a friend of mine, Jacob, recommended this movie, found footage movie called Dark Tapes. Have either of y'all seen that? Any of y'all?
Dark
heard of it.
Tapes?
Yeah, it's called Dark Tapes.
What's it about?
Sounds interesting.
Sounds
it's-
interesting, yeah.
So it's one of the found footage movies. You know, you can't tell what a found footage movie's about because you're basically just giving away the movie. But he said it was good, so that's gonna be on my watch list.
Is it up there with Schindler's List?
No, but it's probably up there with The Wailing. I know you really like The Wailing.
Wailing was good. The Korean movies are really good, man. They stepped up
Yeah,
their
they
game.
are.
They need to more praise.
Yeah,
They
there's
have
a
a little
lot.
screen movie coming out.
So here's a question for y'all: who do you think does
Yes.
horror best?
Mm,
Do the
What do you
Japanese
mean?
do horror best?
Oh.
Koreans, American? Who does horror
I
best?
think it goes in phases. I mean, like in the '70s, it was the Italians. You know, in that Ringu era, it was all about
Japanese.
Asian horror,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
James Wan.
and so I think it just depends on the time.
So who would you
Great.
say right now is mastering the horror? Is it the Koreans? I mean, they're
Possibly,
winning
I
in
haven't seen
everything
much
else.
Korean stuff, so probably not us.
Evil must die.
You
must-
must
think it's-
die.
I think it's the
Too busy.
Spanish probably that are the best at it.
see.
So Corey, have you seen Encanto or Encanto, whichever you prefer?
No, what's it about?
Hell yeah.
Is this the kid movie you're talking about?
Yeah, is
Yeah.
it just a Disney movie?
Yeah,
Why
man.
My youngest kid's 18. I'm not watching
Yeah.
that shit.
Hell
There you
yeah.
go.
That's what I'm talking about, guys.
I
Sometimes
fucking
you gotta
hate
man up and
cartoons.
say, you know what? I don't care if you're my kid. We're not watching this bullshit.
I don't want to catch you
Yeah.
watching this bullshit again. You
Then put on
understand me?
Sandlot again. That's what you
Speaking of kid, I would like to congratulate the Jungle Boy and winning the tag team titles on AEW.
Why
I
didn't
didn't know
spoil
that
that,
happened.
dude? I
Yeah,
wasn't
so
ready.
thanks for
I wasn't
spoiling.
ready.
That's what it sounds a little racist.
That happened like
to me.
2 weeks ago.
I'm 2
That
weeks
was like
behind.
2 weeks ago.
Or 2 weeks behind on wrestling.
Just because he's black doesn't mean you got to make fun of him.
he's
It's sad when I'm more caught up on wrestling than you
It's
are.
what's even more racist than that is that you assume somebody named Jungle Boy has to be black.
I think that was
Is
the
he
whole
not?
joke, Greg. But
No.
I can no.
Well, that
Jungle
that's
Boy-
kind of almost racist in itself to call
looks like
yourself
Tarzan.
Jungle Boy.
Like the original Jungle Boy was Tarzan, okay?
Yeah, he looks
Oh.
like Tarzan. Oh, look
Yeah,
at this.
Well, I guess I won't talk about wrestling then, since no one's watched it.
Oh wait, Ben Grimm said, "Is it so? Is it gonna be like a cameo type thing like they've been doing, like the cross promotion stuff? I'm assuming, but I like that, man. I'll mark out big time for that. I'd love to see him and Kenny Omega go at it again. As a matter of fact, I'm still trying to finish up Wrestle Kingdoms 2, day 2, so no spoilers on that.
I don't think anybody watches that wrestling.
Corey, you've been away for a while, man, so tell us what's going on with you.
Nothing much. Just been busy with work and got the new Art Bell channel going and getting ready probably within the month to launch the 3rd channel. So.
Are you doing separate
3
channels for stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Corey,
don't know how
did
I
you
didn't
write
hear
a
about
nice piece about your Indianapolis Colts?
Too
No.
soon.
Want to jump in?
Doesn't bother me any. I'm used to it. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say you act like you're not used to this.
No, I'm not trying to give y'all shit. I actually think it's crazy, especially. Well, what's even more crazier was the Rams, or not the Rams, but the Chargers Raiders game,
That was a great game, by the way.
where they were going to kneel down and they called that timeout at the end. They were both going to go to the
I don't think they were going to kneel down. I think they were going to kick it either way, and because either way they're in. But
Yeah,
you always try to win. So, and you think they really want the Chargers that just played them to overtime and almost beat them in the playoffs with them?
It's fair enough.
fair enough.
All
I
I
just-
know is
I
the
don't
Cowboys are in the
understand.
mix.
I can understand us losing to the Raiders. The Raiders are not a
for
bad
long,
team this year.
Hayden.
How the fuck did we lose to the
see.
Jaguars when we had the playoffs on the line?
Apparently, they own you in Jacksonville.
Yeah. You know, it's those division games, man.
Yeah,
you
man,
can play
it's
a
like the
shitty division team. Dolphins, yeah.
Yeah, Dolphins and Patriots. We always lose to them at least one. I mean, we lost to them twice this year, so that's
Yeah.
just one of them teams that's hard to beat sometimes.
But I saw a rumor today that the Colts are might be bringing in another veteran quarterback to
Great.
challenge next year. So
Who this time?
no, that's a good thing. No, I'm saying to compete with wins.
Oh.
Did
I
y'all
don't know,
run
man.
the ball enough in this game? I didn't get to really
No.
see the game.
That's the problem, man. I think Frank Reich is trying to justify Carson Wentz as the quarterback, so he tries to make him the hero of the game for some reason. Like, you got the best running back in the league. Just
Jake.
run the damn ball.
Fucking run it, man.
The only time Troy Aikman was throwing that shit back in the day is when fucking Emmett couldn't run it.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Don't
you got?
disrespect Troy
So who do y'all think is?
or
So
Emmett
who?
over here.
I didn't.
First of
I
all-
praised Emmett first off.
First of all, if I told you guys at the beginning of the football season that the Packers and the Titans would be the 2 number 1 teams, would you have believed me?
Yeah,
I would have went with the Packers, but not the Titans.
I don't
I
know what
agree
you're
with
talking
Ben
about.
here.
Cowboys are number one right
I agree
now.
with Ben. Rivers got us to the
Well,
playoffs, so Rivers over
In my
Wentz.
heart,
So who do y'all
I
think
remember
is going to win the Super
with
Bowl?
the Packers?
Cowboys,
Rodgers was
man.
going crazy, wasn't he?
Cowboys going
Wasn't
all
he
the
not
way.
wanting to be there.
My Super Bowl pick is Packers and Chiefs. So
All right, so
I think the Chiefs will win.
We'll just go around and root for, say, who we're rooting for or who we think's going to get there. Like for me, since the Colts are out, the teams I'm rooting for in the AFC would be probably the Raiders or the Steelers, and then in the NFC would be 49ers and Packers. Fuck the Cowboys. Sorry, Hayden.
I'm surprised you haven't
Oh,
pulled up my
Jonathan.
screen yet.
the fuck?
I've been sharing this
Yeah,
for
Jonathan
a
too.
while.
Well, Greg, I
Really-
think the
really
Titans
have
deserve one, man.
A
I'm wanting
cowboy
to see
right
them do good.
there.
I don't think the Titans got what it
There he
takes to
is.
get all the way to the Super Bowl.
Nah,
The Titans are in my
uh,
division, so fuck the Titans.
It depends on if Henry comes back. He's back.
Are they saying he can come back?
Yes,
to the playoffs?
he might be
Oh.
back. So
Well, I don't know. It's such a toss-up this year. The NFL's been so crazy. Like,
Yeah.
there's,
Anybody
could be
can beat
anybody.
really.
I mean, the Packers are the only team in the league that don't have 5 losses at least. like it's like rare to see someone lose 5 games.
Yeah.
Like that many teams, especially like the top teams are always, they lose like 2, 3, or 4, or 5.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Of course, I want the Patriots to go, but they won't. I'd like to see the
Why do you
Bills
say that?
win because I'm a
What
Patriots
the
fan.
fuck?
No, Dustin, why do you think the
watching,
Patriots
Greg?
won't win? And what is this? This is some
What?
Hayden shit.
Yeah, it does look some hate.
Oh yeah, I found this.
Is this what you do while we're podcasting?
Yeah, he's just
Sometimes.
looking at porn.
Are you
found
simping?
this,
Are you simping on Victoria's Secret videos?
Well, so there's like this underground, rabbit hole within the fashion industry you can go down. That's like thicker chicks, but not like the plus size models, and that's what we're looking at right there.
You really do have a large amount of disposable time, don't you?
But it's like chicks that
I
aren't
just-
starving, you know.
I mean, I'm really jealous. Really.
No,
am.
I don't. I just that's why I have to do it while we're streaming. I go down to
No, dude. As a pizza boy, you can do this shit while you're delivering pizza.
Why you had to call him a pizza boy? I wanted
This
to
is
be
my
a pizza
thing,
man.
Hayden. What like
I'm a
how do you
a pizza
find
man.
this shit first off? Do you like just search do a Google search for shit no one else watches and then it queues up a bunch of fucking
Well,
stuff and you
Jonathan-
just watch that?
Jonathan,
Well,
I'm a
A,
custodian. So
I don't know.
custodian vote is-
If you watch enough like runway shows plus pole vaulting, it'll eventually start recommending you this type of shit.
What's so funny?
Pole
I believe
vaulting?
it's
Yeah,
I believe
you
it's
guys-
called
Right.
Pervert Tube.
You guys
Greg's,
haven't been
Greg's
on my
comment.
channel and watched pole vaulting before?
No, I can't say the.
Oh, I guess you guys
I
aren't
picked
men of
pole
culture
vaulter
yet.
on my list,
Well-
and I got chastised for it.
Like, Corey's
I
a
like
man of
Bill.
culture.
I like
He's
Ben
been there.
Grimm's. I like Ben Grimm's Super Bowl pick. Bills Packers.
I would actually I forgot the
Bills.
Bills were in it. I would love the Bills to do good. I will say that.
even
over
though
the
they're in
Steelers,
my
definitely.
even though they're in my division and sometimes I can't stand them, they have a pretty worthy fan.
So I'll
base. They
change my
deserve the
AFC
Super Bowl.
picks. I say
They have
Raiders.
really cool
Bills.
uniforms.
Hold on, pull this one up.
Oh
Holy
man, or if
shit.
it's Bills Cowboys, it's back, baby.
If you guys want to know what my taste
Rivalry's
in
back.
women is, it's right here.
They
This,
go
is,
over
this is
5
your
in the
ideal
Super Bowl.
woman.
Yes.
Let's see
Let me try
Hayden's
to-
ideal woman.
See it.
Let me pull this up HD.
You don't feel like
Ooh,
you're
hell
reaching
yeah.
a little bit?
What do you mean?
I'm not saying I can pull it. I'm just saying, you know, when I go to heaven, this is what'll be around me.
We're waiting for you.
Yeah, exactly.
What's she just gonna do? Walk in circles around you like this all day?
On my
What you want
dick.
to do?
Oh god.
Is this a kids show?
Now,
I
Now,
don't
see,
pass
Not
that.
anymore.
I didn't know. I was on iFunny, and somebody said that there was a thing on YouTube called naked yoga. I didn't know
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a thing.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
thing.
I'm not surprised that you know about it. But you had to go look it up. I'm not saying go do that. I'm saying it is a real thing, and yes, they are naked.
And it's on YouTube?
It's really sensual. You should check it out.
I'm going to check this out right now.
Corey,
By all
did,
means.
did you see the episode last week when Lawrence shared that creepy ASMR guy?
He's got a naked
Oh,
yoga
Oh,
too.
man.
Oh God. It was
I said he looked like Paul Heyman.
Yeah,
That's
right.
right.
Naked.
I can't find any of the actual
Naked
naked
yoga.
So this is what we're gonna do now. We're all gonna look up naked,
I'm-
fucking
I'm
naked
almost
yoga.
sorry that I said it.
Oh.
Naked vegans.
Bro, there's a whole dick right here.
What?
What are you looking
Don't you,
at?
man? It's on fucking YouTube.
I'm not pulling it up.
It's the wrong
It's on
video.
YouTube? What the fuck?
Look,
Wow.
it says, dude, this title right here: sex, porn, nude yoga, and naked news, ASMR, sex video, porno, XXX, blue film, indie, bokep, full hot.
It's all covered.
Well, the
Covered all
first one
things.
I found is
Truth shall set you free.
when I Google search naked yoga. The first thing that pops up is first it tells me some results may be explicit,
Might
Yeah.
be.
and then I see naked yoga filmed in 4K.
Okay.
4K,
All the
yeah.
K's.
I
'Cause if
found
you
one
want it, you
called
want it in
Anal V
4K.
Freeform.
Oh my God.
Testicular self-examination guide. This guy has a whole boner doing a fucking testicular information.
Oh, come on.
Look at what Ben Grimm said.
Bikini wax videos on YouTube. They show every. Oh, really?
Sorry, I wasn't trying to.
What kind of rabbit holes are y'all trying to see?
Y'all know you can see all kind of shit on Pornhub for free too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It was just astonishing to me that it was on YouTube.
Yeah, it's more
You
just that it's on YouTube. Like
It's on YouTube. Not for long, guys, so enjoy while it lasts. Probably gonna take it down.
I don't know what. Like Hayden. I don't understand Hayden's little. Maybe this is just something Mac users do. It must be a Mac user thing. Look
What,
up
all
fucking
the-
weird, obscure videos.
quit hating, Greg.
Obscure movies.
But
Obscure
I feel like you're
videos.
jealous of it. You're always asking me for like tips and different ways.
In
you
10
can
years, he'll
enter
be
the rabbit
switching
hole.
to a Mac like he switched to an Apple phone, and he'll be
That'll
like,
never
"Oh, this
happen.
is so much better."
That'll never fucking happen. I can promise you that.
You already got an iPhone. That's one step.
Now you did say that about iPhone. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I can't do it with PC. I do
I would
too
not- I would
much
not switch either.
questionable stuff on PC.
You
I have
just
no
saying
reason to get a
questionable
Mac.
shit on a Mac.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what would I need one for? Why would I switch? Like, what would be the perks? I had reasons for doing the iPhone. It was just faster. But
I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to convince you.
I
to
mean,
do
it's like
that.
Jonathan said.
oh, there it is.
Oh God, not this guy again.
He's just back, dude. He won't go away.
He's looking,
I just-
he's looking at
All
my
right.
soul. I don't like it.
Let's change the subject.
I don't even believe in souls.
Do we even
Oh my
have a
God.
subject at this point? Dustin,
Yeah.
you wanted to talk about the metaverse. Talk.
Yeah, let's talk about some fucking VR, Greg. You gotta.
What is your
gotta
tattoo,
Oculus,
Hayden?
too.
I didn't know you had a tat.
Oh, do we have to
Yeah,
talk
me
about
neither.
this right now?
I already saw it.
69 in Roman numerals.
Really? I think that's all you need to know about Hayden.
It's
I think that's all
right
we
on
need
topic,
to know.
oh my god.
I think we're all done with that.
Hey, the guys here
Get
who
this
just
guy off
explained-
the
Yeah, I thought we
screen.
were changing the subject.
Why is your shit so slow,
What
Lawrence?
the hell is going on?
No, that's,
Like
he's
his-
doing that on purpose to put you to sleep. That's his.
Oh.
He's actually doing this.
Oh, I thought he was doing like an In Vogue thing.
He's doing that to put you to sleep. That's what the fuck I want to go to sleep to.
Yeah.
Like I said,
That's
man,
the last
I feel
thing
like,
I want to see when I go to sleep.
I feel like if this guy can do it, I can do it. I need.
Where
That's
the
what I'm
fuck did he
saying.
get
We need
these
to be doing
gloves?
this.
Is there somebody watching this unironically?
I'm gonna tell you this. I work at a department store.
I
I've
think
never
he's
seen any
scary.
gloves that look anything like that before. And any, like,
Those look
that's
like
some special
dishwashing
order
gloves.
shit.
Yeah.
That's the nitro gloves.
Well, at least see some of these comments, man. They said, one simple task. Don't like this, Gerard. I've never seen an ASMR artist this interactive with fans, especially a year after. Oh, what the fuck? They like this guy.
Yeah, I
We
mean, he
just
has a
take-
popular channel.
I'll just take a second to appreciate this man for doing this for 3 hours straight. Incredible work, sir. This is like a live
Incredible
chat
work.
you have created. His movements are so
That's
intense,
like-
I can almost feel him absorbing my soul.
If
Dude,
it's 3
ASM,
hours long,
because
is it
ASMR
working?
people are weird,
All
dude.
right, that's enough of that.
I mean, if he's doing it for 3 hours straight, is it putting you to sleep at all? Or are you just fucking falling asleep?
He has a very good point. Is it just that fucking boring?
He's a good guy, Greg. He's just misunderstood.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Dustin, talk about the metaverse. You said you had 3 topics and you ain't talked about shit.
Yeah, every time I start talking about somebody changes the subject or
It's
fucking
Hayden.
goes off
Sorry.
topic or whatever the fuck, we can't stay on topic.
It's Hayden.
I want to talk about the metaverse for real, like the
Yeah.
VR shit.
So what did you think? You got your Oculus. What did you think about it?
I'm kind of blown away by it, man. Honestly, like it's the weirdest thing to me was like I tried to get into that poker game,
Yeah.
and like they have the little slot machines there you can play while you're waiting in the lobby. So I'm
What?
walking around, and me and this other guy, like I'm interacting with him, and we're both just trying to figure this shit out, and we're just talking back and forth. But it's weird because like when you talk to somebody, like if you're playing Call of Duty or something like that on headset, you don't have an image to represent what they are other than their little fucking avatar icon that they have on their profile.
Right.
But like in VR, you actually have a representation of that person right there, and their mouth is moving and stuff like that as they're talking to you, and they're moving around. So it's weird.
It's crazy, honestly. And
Yeah.
like I was in the Horizon venues the other day, and there was like a bunch of people walking around, and dude, there was people from like the UK in there and Australia, and just like, dude, how the fuck are we? I'm literally talking to some guy that's in Australia right now, and I'm in the United States, and like, it's mind blowing.
And it's weird because it's like you almost don't feel like you're fucking worlds apart because he's standing right there in the virtual world with you.
And like when you go into these places where it's like there's a huge gathering of players or whatever, people are like literally just standing around talking. They like a lot of people will like circle up and they'll just start introducing themselves and then talking about whatever they're into or whatever they're doing.
It's gonna get even crazier, man. It's gonna get on that Black Mirror level. These are just the baby steps.
Well, yeah,
of course.
Well, and then the coolest thing I've done in VR was last night. They have every Monday night in Horizon venues. They have an NBA game, and it's courtside. So you just put your headset on, and you
Hold on.
are in the game, man.
Christine say?
Oh, hold on. What happened?
Yeah, so you didn't get to play the poker on. That's what I was trying to ask you before we started the show. If you actually got to play the poker
No,
game?
not yet. But
Okay, so on the poker game, there's like cigars and all kinds of stuff, drinks and stuff that you can like pass around. Well, there was this guy the guy sitting next to me at the table kept like putting his hands over by my chips and stuff, and I'm like, dude, just keep your hands over there. And he's like, but he didn't have his mic. He didn't have his mic on, so he wasn't talking or anything. He was muted, but he was like, he would like throw stuff at me, and he had a cigar, and he kept like taking the cigar and putting it to my mouth. And if you made a sucking noise, like you're actually smoking it, it blows smoke out of your mouth.
you sucked a cigar, didn't you?
I did. I sucked a cigar.
Dude, now I feel like I have to get this damn
In the
game.
metaverse.
It's
This is everything I was waiting
insane,
for.
man.
No, dude, the best thing, the funniest thing to me is like when you get people, you can hear people who you can tell it's like the first time they ever put the headset on, and they're just going, "Whoa, oh my god, this is amazing! What the hell? Holy shit, dude!" That was how it was watching the basketball game in VR last night. Everybody was going in there, and everyone's like, "Holy shit, this is cool as fuck!" Like, this is the way to watch basketball. Like, it's gonna be insane when they really start doing other like everything. Like you said you went into the wrestling one.
Yeah, I linked my Oculus to my PC, so now I can. It's so cool. I can operate my desktop from the Oculus. Like what happens is it pulls up this little control bar like right here, and I can move it around. So I got like this little control bar right in front of me that I can do basically everything with. So like. I can go on my desktop, double click, whatever, load up. So I loaded up my wrestling on there. I was like, I want to see how wrestling looks on it. And once I went full screen, man, it felt like I was in the fucking front row.
We
Like
watched
these
New
dudes are like
Japan or
right
AEW.
there. Yeah. And I mean, this wasn't a 3D video. This is regular, 1080p video, but it still felt like I was right there.
Can you watch
Is it
movies and shit on it? Or?
Oh yeah, you can. It has Netflix and everything on it.
Oh yeah, everything.
Is it Pokerstars VR?
Yeah, Pokerstars VR.
Let me tell you about my Pokerstars VR experience. I go inside there. This new guy comes in, and the first thing he says when he comes in, he's like, "Hey, mega prick." He's like, "Hey," he's like, "Where am I supposed to go?" He's like, "What am I doing here? What am I doing?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know, man." I was like, "Leave me alone."
Dude, some of those people are annoying. There was this one guy in Horizon venues who was like, he was from Turkey, and he was just running around, and he was just aggravating
He was
everybody.
gobbling, wasn't he?
He's like,
Share
hello,
my-
hello, hello,
share my
hello,
screen
hello.
real quick.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Oh,
Who are you? And I'm just like, dude, chill.
Is this it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Look at those
Pokerstars.
graphics, dude.
That's
It's so
crazy.
But what the weirdest thing, and Dustin can vouch for this, the weirdest thing in the VR is when you grab something with your hand and you're moving it around and you can see it. It's just it's so weird because you're pressing a button on the controller to grab it, but in your mind, you still feel like you're grabbing it with your hand. It's a real mind fuck.
And you really start to feel like you're in like there. You feel like
your brain
there. You forget.
Forgets that you're in the real world and you're in a virtual. It's really weird.
He's got a gun.
There's a game. There's another game. It's called Echo VR, and it's basically the only way to describe it is frisbee hockey with jetpacks and robots.
It looked like Blitzball to me from Final Fantasy X.
It kind of is. So basically you're like a robot, and you're in zero gravity. You have thrusters on your hands, and you have a jetpack, and there's a frisbee. It's real. The environment is real, like Tron. It gives you like Tron vibes. And there's a disc, like a frisbee disc, and there's a goal on either side, and you get in teams of 4, and it's a 5-minute round, and you just go back and forth and see who can get the most points.
The boxing to me was insane too. Like
did you do the Creed one?
Yeah, I did the Creed one. And I got pissed off because like I'm sitting there and I'm trying to go carelessly at him and he fucking knocked me down.
Yeah.
When he knocked me down, I got serious. I'm like, oh okay. So you want to knock me down, motherfucker? All right, let's go.
Greg, did you get tired?
No, it was fun, man.
Dude, Christina said.
That's great.
Yeah.
Dude, so when I was playing that poker game, it was glitching on me and I wouldn't let me pick the chips up. So I'm trying to move my hand to the chips. Well, she was sitting next to me and her leg was in the way. So I just kept like, she actually started videoing me because I was like reaching over the chip to get the chips, but I kept like hitting her leg every time I would like try to go down to grab them. Cause it's like Greg said, like you feel like you're there, like the stuff's really there and you can really pick it up. So I'm like sitting there trying to pick it up, but I keep running into it.
The fishing is the one that made me really feel like that because, you cast out and then once you reel the fish in, you have to grab it off your line. So I set my pole down and then you got to actually grab the fish. And I got the fish in my hand and I'm moving it around, looking at its face and shit like that. I'm like, this is so weird.
That's my girlfriend's favorite game is the fishing.
The fishing game is fun.
Did you get the free one or the other one?
The free one.
I was about to ask, do you have to pay for these games, or does it come with any games, or how does that all work?
You got a lot of free content, but
there's a lot of free games. A lot of the games you have to pay for. The cool thing about it, though, is any game you buy, you can try it out for like, it has a 14-day return on it. So if you don't like the game, you can return it and get a refund.
Dustin, you gotta try this one game. It's like a haunted house. It's like a ghost type shit.
Oh shit!
It's really
Phasmophobia.
scary.
That's what I was telling him about. But you have to do that through Steam VR.
Had that one. It's really good.
Yeah,
Steam
it's
VR.
scary too, man. Like if you get two people
scares the
together
shit out.
playing that game, it's scary as shit.
Well, they have some horror experiences on there too, because those experiences, like I did the Jurassic Park one, and you like really feel like you're in like standing in like in the grass with dinosaurs and shit.
Oh yeah, my daughter was freaking out when the T-Rex started chasing.
If they did an ocean one like that, I would be too scared, man.
And
There was
that's
one I
another
did
thing
where
I've heard Subnautica is just insane.
Oh man, I
VR.
can't even
Whoa,
imagine.
there's one?
Subnautica.
They said it is so terrifying in VR.
Yeah, Subnautica
I
is
got
scary
it.
already. But like with a controller.
Oh,
So is this all for the Oculus?
Look at how it froze. Lawrence. He's like,
This sounds really interesting, and I might actually.
I'm looking it up
end
now.
Up buying it.
I'll say this, man. I don't regret the purchase at all because it's
It's
well
the
worth
Oculus. Oculus 2.
Yeah, make sure
Oculus
you get the
Quest
2.
2.
Don't get the 1.
So can you
I was
play
looking
the
at
Steam VR?
You
with
can,
it?
but you have to download something called Oculus Air Link, and you can link it wirelessly, or you can do the cable. But I just did the wireless.
So that's
Oh,
like
they
when
did-
you have to connect it to your computer.
Yeah, then you have to download
Okay.
Steam VR and run it through that.
hey yo, they added the Cthulhu mod for Subnautica. So
Oh,
you get Cthulhu in there. Imagine
Is that
swimming around
horror
with that
shit? That sounds very
Dude,
interesting.
yeah, if you get it, I'll play some Phasmophobia with you, man. I want to play that with.
I've
somebody.
heard about that. Yeah.
It's funner with a group of people rather than by
it's
yourself.
more funner.
Well, like the thing with Phasmophobia is I played a little bit of it just on PC, like outside VR, and like if you turn the lights off while you're playing that game, man, that shit is scary. Because
Like the
The-
original Resident. Remember how scary the original
well,
Resident
like,
Evil game was?
and this is what's cool about the VR version. On the VR version, like when you play the regular, like you'll get your breath. Well, you can see your breath, right? Like whenever the ghosts start coming around, you'll see your breath start to change in the temperature. But on the VR, they said it actually comes out of your mouth, like the breath does. So that's like, that's wicked.
And so, is there a way to like live stream this shit to YouTube?
Yeah, right.
Some of it will, because I was casting some of it to my phone, and you can record it and then like chop it up. I was doing that to like show like Greg and some of my other friends some of the games that I was playing. So you can definitely. I don't know about I'm sure there's a way to cast it. Like live.
My wife loves Beat Saber. She's obsessed with Beat Saber.
Did you buy the full game?
Yeah.
Is that some like Filipino game?
No, it's basically lightsaber and Dance Revolution
you have
mixed together.
lightsabers in your hand.
So it is a Filipino game.
Think of Guitar Hero, but you're hitting everything with lightsabers.
Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero.
Guitar.
Get the geek box out.
Look, man, I'm sick. I'm sick. All right, I can't talk right.
So what
So I'm
what
blaming
other
on-
VR
from
options
Indiana.
are there? Because I've pretty much only heard of the Oculus and then the PlayStation VR. Is that really like the only
Well,
two?
I think they just announced the PS5 VR is going to be a.
Yeah.
They're close to releasing that, but
But for someone who doesn't want to buy a PS5 and who doesn't
just
have
get the
one,
Oculus Quest.
Just get the
man.
Oculus.
Is
Yeah.
that probably the best thing right now?
And it's the most common. It's the one everybody's getting. Like,
Okay, yeah.
it's
You
probably
don't
the
gotta
cheapest.
with it.
And for 300
Don't go try to
bucks,
find
man,
some weird ass fucking
Sounds
Mac
good.
version of a damn VR.
That's what I was
No,
about to say.
it'd be
He's gonna
different.
find an obscure version VR of some kind. Just
No, like it
Look,
was
take
so
the
cool.
phone
better
to your
because
head.
it has a better interface.
Like the whole reason I bought one is because my girlfriend's dad brought it over, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool as fuck!" And I literally bought it. Like as soon as I took it off my head, I got on my phone and bought one.
And you sold me on it because like
Dude, I've sold everybody. Everyone I've talked to is either buying one or is already waiting for it to come
once
in
you
the mail.
told me about Horizon Worlds and like then I started researching like what it's gonna actually be. I'm like, oh, that sounds badass.
And dude, there's other like I joined a few Facebook groups.
I am having a midlife crisis. So
If it was $300 to buy a Harley, I'd buy one.
That's true.
I joined a few Facebook groups, and there's actually like there's like VR real estate and everything. It's like it's all done through crypto and shit, but it's like you can even make fucking money in the metaverse, like selling fucking
Fuck
digital
yeah.
land
I
and
can do
shit.
that.
So basically, what Horizon Worlds is going to be is like the VR version of Second Life, is what I'm hearing.
Basically, yeah, you build your own world and it's basically going to be a VR Facebook, or like a VR MySpace. Honestly, like you
all
build
right.
your own little space.
I'll say this: girls can't ride a VR headset, but they can ride you in VR.
You know.
He said, "Look," he said,
he
"Wait,
corrected
wait,
himself.
Yeah, he said, "Yeah."
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I don't think 300 to cover your first Harley payment. So
Probably not.
Probably not, man. Doesn't have to be Harley. You can get a, Honda. Or what's the other brands? Indian.
Buy a Honda if you want people to make fun
Kawasaki.
of you.
Yeah, Kawasaki.
Well, there's a big crack rock
Kawasaki's still in business.
with the recommend. So there's
Yeah.
another incentive to, I guess, build your own PC, Greg. If you were
I don't
looking
need to.
take
My
this
PC's
another-
great.
Wait, I thought you were looking for a new computer.
Why are you so offended?
Oh wait, no, Dustin was looking for the computer.
No, I
Yeah.
just want to. I want to
Never
upgrade my video card, but those are next to impossible to find right now. So,
What kind of video card you got right now?
I think I just have a 1060.
Dude, Ben Grimm.
I mean, it works. It works great for everything I need it for. So.
That's
Getting
fine for
turned
now.
down in the metaverse is a new low. Oh, dang.
Dang.
Oh yeah, it would
Yeah.
be definitely.
Because I might start streaming again if I can figure out how to stream VR shit and I end up buying one. That sounds like it'd be fun.
Lawrence, you remember what you said when I showed you my avatar? on
Worst
VR?
comes to
Yeah,
worst is
that's
you can
good.
do it on your
Something
phone,
like you.
record it, and then post it later.
So hold on, let me see if I still got this picture, y'all. I'm gonna show
Yes.
this picture on my phone, and I want to see if y'all agree with Lawrence about my avatar in VR.
It's so yeah.
Okay.
I wish
I'm surprised you're done making it.
Oh, dude. So
There's not a whole lot of options. That's the problem.
I was gonna say the options are limited, and honestly, don't they all kind of look feminine, Greg?
That's what I told him. I said, Greg, you don't look like
They
that.
all
dude.
look feminine though. They all
Yeah.
look like that. I was like, dude, is there only girls on this? Like,
He said yours look Chinese though. Show me
Mine?
yours.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
Greg was just going off on that.
Maybe I
was like,
deleted the picture.
Mikey, I added you on Xbox.
Like, I mean, you hadn't added me, Hayden.
Mikey, buy
I'm pretty
Rust
sure
for
I
Xbox
have-
with crossplay.
Have I not accepted your request or whatever?
I don't know.
Greg, how far away is this picture you took? How many pictures you take?
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
How many dick pics do you
I
have?
already deleted it.
Why would you delete it?
I only have the one now, Jonathan, because it's the best dick pic I've ever taken, and I actually want to get it framed.
What?
Fair enough.
What are we talking about?
Because it's someone else's dick, this picture he took.
Oh,
It was actually my dick.
oh
Yeah.
damn. That's why he framed it.
You know,
Yep.
we were dashing.
That's why
We
I
see one of
wants
the
to
Air
know.
Force guys come out, and Greg said he'd pay him to fuck his wife.
I was watching. I was watching the
believe-
Subnautica.
I believed
video.
you would do that, Greg.
Lawrence,
No, I would.
but Lawrence, would you let him fuck your mom though?
Yeah.
See, that's a whole different.
Why does everyone want to fuck
So-
Lawrence's mom? I feel like that's a running joke.
Because Lawrence started that joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's the one who came out one day and asked
He's
me.
the
He's
one
like,
that
"Hey,
just
Greg, would you fuck
asked
my
Greg.
mom?"
He just asked Greg out of the blue if he would fuck
Is this
his
really?
mom.
Is this really like on air topic?
Yeah, is this on? Is this really for?
I mean,
What?
you
I
did it on
didn't.
the
I
air.
didn't say it.
No, we was off air when he did that.
Yeah, we were in the
No,
backstage when we did that.
Oh,
Were we? Oh, I thought we were on the air. Whoops.
Oh, it was
Thanks for
too.
that, Dustin.
Ah.
Yeah, we're busted.
They need to put out another Twisted Metal game. But in
Lawrence's
VR.
mom, if
Dude,
you're listening
VR
to this show, we're sorry. Okay.
I'm pretty sure they are. Twisted Metal.
A VR Twisted Metal. That'd be
Yeah,
not,
VR
badass.
not VR Twisted Metal, but
You know, it'd be badass is that Wreckfest in VR. Like in the car and shit.
Oh yeah, it would.
They have some racing games in VR that I want to try. I don't know how that would work. I guess you just try like this.
What the heck?
I swear, like watching people play it is probably more entertaining.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I recorded my wife playing it. She telling you, man, she gets into that Beat Saber.
dude! Now that I know there's a
A
fucking
Twisted Metal
poker
show
game.
is coming to HBO Max. He says that's interesting.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Was it
Has
Twisted
anybody-
Metal Black? Was really good, like story oriented. That was
Oh,
really
yeah.
good. That's some dark shit
like
too,
No
man.
I am
Yeah,
Calypso.
very dark.
Thank you for.
Has
playing
anyone checked
Twisted
out
Metal.
the Peacemaker show on HBO Max
Oh,
Oh,
Shout out.
John Cena.
with John Cena as the Peacemaker?
His
Nobody
name
gives a
is
fuck
John
about that
Cena.
show or John Cena as the Peacemaker.
Oh god, here we go. Here's another one.
Hayden, do
Well,
you care about John Cena as the Peacemaker?
Of
and
course
another
he doesn't.
superhero?
No,
Shit.
I
That's
look.
a stupid
it-
question.
It's funny
I,
you asked him.
I have not watched the Suicide Squad yet, but his character
What?
specifically
That was good.
looks annoying as fuck.
I've watched that.
Like John Cena's the reason I have not
Yeah.
watched the movie yet
Okay, well, let me
because he
ask.
looks
he's
stupid.
he's pretty
You
good
like
in it.
superhero
He's
stuff.
I
actually
thought
really
he was
good.
pretty damn good in it.
Are you excited about this Peacemaker show with John Cena?
Me?
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Oh, me? No, man. I'm superheroed out, man. I'm just waiting for Batman and the main guys. I don't care about these side dudes no more, man. Eternals.
Nice one there. Very, very
I had to
nice.
watch this show. Oh, no. I can see him.
I've been watching Boba Fett.
Is that joke? I don't think that joke's ever.
Everybody
gonna
keeps
go.
telling me I need to watch this Boba Fett show. They said it's really good.
The Book of Boba. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good start to it.
It just keeps making me want milk tea every time I hear the title.
Boba tea.
That's right. I need some more boba.
You like
How
big
is it
black
different than
balls in your mouth?
Mandalorian? Is it like more mature or what's the?
It's kind of on par with it. I mean, not necessarily like story wise, but like same
Let me-
kind of feel.
tone and
Don't you feel like there's too much Star Wars now?
Yes.
There
yeah.
Like it
was
no.
better. It was better when it was like, like
Nothing.
Far-
Once every 3 years.
Yeah, like once every couple of years or something.
The last trilogy doesn't exist in my mind, so no.
Not me neither. It's shit. It's not even canon to me.
Exactly.
Here we go. When I'm not going down this road with y'all.
Yeah, I was waiting for Dustin to chime in.
What do you guys think of Solo?
Oh, 41. How you doing, sir?
Oh boy.
Pretty good.
He does not look like that anymore.
I'm 6 feet under, you bitch. All bones.
He's dead now.
I can't do a good impression.
Read his lips, no new taxes.
No new taxes. You gonna throw up on the Japanese Prime Minister?
What if I just started smoking crack live on the air? I could just start lighting up.
That would be the funniest shit ever.
You'd have to bite Big Crack Rock.
What goes through your guys' fucking head all the time? I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't. It's just a few people.
Greg, you're already an alcoholic.
A few repeat offenders is all I'm saying.
You know what's funny about that, Lawrence, is like I opened my fridge today and my Modelo was just sitting in there staring at me. It's like, I know you want me. I'm like, yes, I do.
Why
but
are
I
you
can't.
doing this to
Well, drink
yourself?
the
Why are you
motherfucker.
shaming
What are you
me?
doing?
Nah, man.
You're
trying
drinking
to
like
get
you're
better.
21. What the hell?
I'm fucking sick. I ain't trying to get drunk while I'm sick.
Oh, he's saving it for when he goes to party after work.
No, I'll just buy another 12-pack then and drink like 10 of them.
Oh, I started
did
Cobra
last
Kai,
time.
by the way, Greg.
So
Oh, you started Cobra Kai?
It is
Oh my
so
God.
good, dude. Oh my
Get the
god.
fuck out of
Let's
here
talk
with
about
that.
that, Lawrence. That's actually a good subject. That show,
man.
I'm not done with it yet.
No, fuck
The
Cobra
writing
Kai.
is so good, dude. Like I was
That's
expecting.
too
What
popular.
the fuck, Hayden?
That's
It's
some
too
more
popular.
5-year-old bullshit.
What are
No,
you
it's
talking
not.
about?
it's too
He
popular.
probably doesn't even
Can't
know what
like
Cobra
it.
Kai is.
No, it's the most mainstream thing you can probably talk about. And
It's good mainstream.
the movies sucked,
No, they didn't.
first of all.
What? First off, let me tell you this, Hayden. I've said this to Lawrence. I said it to him the other day. Cobra Kai ranks up there to me as some of the best TV series I've ever seen. Period.
With Breaking Bad
Yeah.
and shit
With
like
the way
that.
they do it,
Yes.
they do nostalgia right.
No.
They do nostalgia right, and like Terry Silver,
Again, it's
man.
a show that's geared towards like
Man
10-year-olds and shit. And I don't know why grown men are talking about
10-year-olds don't even know what the fuck Karate Kid is.
It is geared
I don't
towards
know.
people our
Those-
age.
Those
Yeah.
movies are
Literally.
geared towards the younger audience.
No, it's geared towards our
But-
age because it's like all
It's
80s
it's a
stuff.
fucking
90s
nostalgia
stuff.
I
money
don't
grab.
know. Maybe it's because I'm like a generation or so younger than you guys, or not quite a generation, but
It's because
I
you're a
don't
Gen
know.
Zer.
I didn't grow
Did
up
you ever
with
watch
the movies.
Karate Kid?
The hipster
Did you
Yeah,
like
but
generation.
like a few years ago.
You
And
mean
no,
to tell
I
me
thought it
those
was
aren't
horrible.
feel-good movies to me? The Karate Kid movies?
I did not like the Karate Kid.
But Greg,
So
I seen what you said.
let me get this right. When you're channel surfing, Karate Kid pops up on there, you just fucking zip right past it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the Karate Kid with fucking Will Smith's son in it?
No,
Yeah,
that doesn't exist.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, we're not
Well,
talking
that's
about
not the
that. That's-
fucking.
Nobody
shit doesn't
talking
exist.
about that shit.
Please,
Hayden is an idiot.
some black
Not that
kid
one.
running around the Bronx. I don't know what's going on.
calling it the Karate Kid, but he's doing kung fu.
Yeah.
No love for it, and you love Rush Hour has whatever Detective Lee in it or whatever the hell his name was.
This is Hayden right here. All the stuff that's
Lee.
classic, that's on TV that people, always stop on, like, Rocky, Karate Kid. He just zips right past this.
Yeah.
Oh, great, another fucking Rocky.
I think
Stupid
Rocky's a
fucking
little.
success
little
stories. I hate him
overrated.
so much.
Not another
This-
Die Hard. Oh God.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
dude.
classic shit that I feel like is very overrated. Rocky is among them.
Cornelius.
Oh. What?
It's like you
There
have to
you go.
watch.
Ben says he was watching Karate Kid the other
Battleship
day. Came
Potemkin.
after some show he was watching, and he never changed the channel. Because once you stop on Karate Kid, man, that's it.
Let me show you a classic. I would almost bet this is not something Hayden would like at all, but it's one of my favorites of all time.
Must be popular.
Smokey
I've
and the
never
Bandit.
seen it,
Yeah,
but
the
it seems like a
Bandit,
movie
baby.
I probably would like,
Yeah, maybe.
from what I've heard.
Awesome.
There's like, they're trying to get the dark folk out of town, or whatever.
Excuse me.
No, that's
He does have a
Blazing
Confederate
yeah.
flag on his license plate, so.
No,
Oh,
the
yeah.
guys in ski masks who are trying to rob houses.
I never seen Smokey and the Bandits. So.
The black ski mask people.
Did you
I'm,
guys
I'm
like
curious.
Break?
I'm actually curious what you would
It's
think.
a joke.
No, Lawrence, the movie that you have to watch is the one I showed you a scene from, Blood In, Blood Out.
Blood in, blood out. Yeah.
You have to
About
watch that
prison.
movie. The whole thing's on
Like,
YouTube.
For free.
Yeah, so
Las Fotos.
Oh, that movie-
Saget.
The movie I was talking about, Stalingrad,
You
is
you gotta
it's
get
free
your
on
vato
YouTube also.
locos.
Well,
The
Oh,
Mexicans
there we
scare
go.
you, Greg? The Mexican gangs? Because I think you said Mexican gangs are the best ones.
I think they're the scariest.
Look, I'll just
And
say,
Asian-
karate's.
Asian
I hate
gangs are
karate.
scary.
I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, Asian
Yeah,
Asian
Asian
gangs
gangs
are
are
very
bad.
close, but like
Karate's
I'm
so
more
stupid.
terrified by like Mexican.
No, because
Right.
Asian gangs are scarier because you don't even know they exist. But they'll fucking chop your
You got
shit up
bare
and you'll
feet
never be
running
able
Yeah,
to
around
you don't know what
everywhere.
you're thinking.
Nah, dude, I'm telling you that scene in fucking
Getting
Training
staph
Day.
infections.
Whenever he was in that, when he was
Sucking each
stuck,
other's
when he
dicks
just left
and-
him there with those fucking Mexican
And then
dudes.
the guy walks out with a huge cock.
You like your shit pushed in?
Greg,
No one knows how
Greg,
to handle it.
Greg's
Why
always
are we
told me about
talking
his
over
fear of Mexican
It's
gangsters.
like I don't want
He
to.
was
I don't want to straddle that dude.
he was
know?
terrified of all of the Joker brothers on next
Put him in
Friday
a full
too. So,
mount and
Oh, the Joker, Baby Joker?
yeah,
I feel like Hayden's cheating on us with
It's
another
getting
fucking
close to-
podcast. Like he's on their show too. and
I'm
he's
listening
talking
to what
them
he's.
because he's
I'm
just
listening
saying
to what he's
bullshit.
saying, and it's hilarious.
I'm not a. I like watching UFC, but I have a feet phobia. I don't like feet. I don't want my. I don't want to see other people's
There's a
feet.
lot of.
What?
Are you
We're learning
So,
a lot
like-
about Hayden today.
So I can't get into karate or MMA or any of that shit. Cause it's just weird to me. I don't know.
Hayden, you have feet right now.
I know, but it
Yeah.
just seems. Feet
You're
are just
freaking out.
gross to me. Like,
Did
I
you
don't-
take your medicine today, Hayden?
Oh my god! Yeah,
I don't think so.
I-
Drink your milk.
It's. Maybe that's why I don't like Karate Kid. Too many feet. I don't know.
well, to be fair, the last scene of the movie is his foot in someone's face.
Oh
There it
god.
is.
There it is. Steel breaker.
Disqualified.
Foot fetish galore.
So I'm gonna roll with this, Hayden. What's some other mainstream stuff that everyone else loves that you just absolutely fucking hate?
Batman
Oh
1989.
man. No.
Superman 2.
Well, Belfast is one of them. You guys probably
What?
don't know what that is.
That's not
But that's-
mainstream.
It's not even mainstream.
Okay, well I guess
You
that's
guys
not
don't know what that is,
mainstream.
but I hate it.
Okay, mainstream. Well, any of the Marvel movies, pretty much like Avengers
So you didn't
Endgame
smile-
that
you didn't smile
everyone
at
like
Ant-Man?
strokes their cock to, which I thought Endgame and Infinity War were good. You know, I like them, but people like I feel like no one who has seen those have seen movies like Saving Private Ryan or like classic shit.
Okay, that's a
seen
good
both.
one. Saving Private Ryan is basically considered mainstream. Everybody
Yeah,
fucking
100%.
loves that. So.
Thin
Well-
Red Line would be one that's not mainstream.
I'm surprised you guys have heard
really
of Saving
good.
Private Ryan.
Why? It's like the biggest
It was
movie at the
mainstream.
time.
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's
it was the
movies that
biggest
come out
blockbuster.
today that you'll probably look back at and be like, "Man,
No.
I wish Hayden.
Like Forrest Gump.
I
is
wish I
the
had
one
taken
that,
his advice."
Like, if you put out Forrest Gump today, nobody ever hear about it.
I hate that movie.
Shawshank Redemption as well.
What the fuck do
Yeah,
you want,
Hayden,
man?
Hayden fucking hates the Shawshank Redemption.
I have this thing
I
about
think if
watching.
you name a
fucking
movie
about a bunch of
that's not
stupid
like
guys
I
in
do-
prison.
movie list, he'll just
Andy
say that he
Dufresne
hates
was a
it.
fucking idiot.
That's another movie that's like a huge mainstream movie that sucks dick. It's like Shawshank Redemption.
I can't.
You are about to be disqualified. From
I
talking
cannot.
About movies.
I feel
Hayden.
like listen, if you haven't seen more than 5 movies, I feel like that's a movie you'll just automatically say is like your favorite movie.
Boy,
You brought up Saving Private Ryan. What's everyone's favorite war movie?
Probably
Saving
that.
Private Ryan.
Not mine. Mine's The Hurt Locker, by
Oh, that's
far.
a good
Yeah,
one.
that was
Really?
That's a good one.
See, I wasn't
Locker.
crazy about the Hurt Locker, honestly.
Me neither.
Shit.
Everybody-
Because
It's so
it had a woman
tense.
director, Greg.
It is.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that was it, Dustin.
Oh yeah, Godzilla vs Kong, dog shit.
What'd you think of the 1998 Godzilla?
Probably Full Metal Jacket.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen that.
I think my favorite
Full Metal
war movie would
Jacket. I
probably be
love Full
Saving
Metal
Private
Jacket.
Ryan.
Full Metal Jacket.
I like the
definitely.
first 45 minutes of Full Metal Jacket. I hate the rest of it.
Yeah, that's
kind
I
of
only
agree
watched
with
first
you.
half of
Once
that.
they leave base.
Just like back in the day when I had the Titanic VHS, I only watched the second tape.
Hey Corey, I'm glad you brought that up, Corey. Do you remember back how big of a deal it was and how hard it was to get the Titanic VHS from like Walmart?
I remember buying it
out?
at Walmart like at midnight that night, and it was like a swarm on that
Yeah,
display.
like people were going nuts for it. Like that was
Why?
the first time I'd ever seen anybody like.
That was
just
one of those things
swarm
where,
for a
like,
damn movie.
You found out, oh, you got the Titanic tape, and then you'd like go and
I mean,
watch
that shit was in the theater for like a year.
Yeah, I fucking
so-
hated Titanic. I
Was it
did
that
not
good?
like it.
It's about
I
a
did not
boat
like it.
sinking. What the fuck is
Yeah.
so good about that?
And there was teenage girls going to see it 3 or 4 times. I'm like, I knew the ending of the movie before I saw it.
It was because Leo.
Like, hey guys, no
Yeah,
big secret
spoiler
here.
alert. The
The
boat
boat's
sinks.
not gonna stay up.
Wind Talker was good. Not gonna lie.
Platoon.
Oh, yeah.
Platoon is a good one. Platoon.
I haven't
Apocalypse
seen Platoon.
Now,
Uh,
You guys
Apocalypse
seen
Now,
Apocalypse
that's
Now?
a good one.
and that's a beautiful 4K. Just
Gettysburg.
saying.
Gettysburg's a good one.
I know none of you own 4K players, but
What about your favorite Western?
Unforgiven.
Top 10
favorite
Westerns.
Western.
Greg,
Tombstone.
Unforgiven is a
Top 10
damn
Westerns
good one.
list.
It's hard to top that.
Unforgiven.
know what?
was good.
Just because of like the characters in it. That mine is probably. I'm gonna catch a lot of shit for saying this, but
The good,
I
the
love
bad,
the-
and the ugly.
I love The Quick and the Dead, man. I fucking love that movie. Every time it comes on, I have to watch it. Second would be Tombstone, then Unforgiven.
Have y'all ever seen Shane? It's the old 1950s.
I've seen
film.
Shane.
It's really good.
I had to watch it
Shane
in
is good.
school actually.
Mhm.
We had
Oh,
we
really?
had to read the book and then do a report on it, and then like we
Greg,
got to
did
watch.
you think
the
it was
movie
weird
after.
that he pretty much stole that dude's chick? Like he was making moves and the dad was okay with it.
What was he gonna do?
My favorite Western is Blazing Saddles, of course.
Is that a Western, though?
It's cheating. Because I'm not real big on Westerns.
Hey, listen to this, Ben Grimm. He's like, I've talked to kids who were like, Titanic was so predictable. They had no idea it was based on real events.
Oh my god. I'd say, how do you not slap a child?
I mean, it's
So predictable. Yeah, I guess.
It's
Can you go? Can you go down to the Titanic in VR? That's what I want to know.
Ooh, good question.
Probably
Actually,
can.
yeah.
That would be
you know,
dope.
they do have Google Earth, the Google Earth VR, where you can visit places. So I
There is,
wonder.
and there's Ocean Experience too.
Yeah, that would be badass, actually.
Oh, hell. Hey,
Pretend
Corey.
like you're riding a little submarine down there. That'd be awesome.
Or
yeah.
everyone.
I mean, they might just have you in a diving suit, honestly.
Maybe.
Who do you think was the unlucky guy that was still sleeping when it went down? Like, he just didn't wake up. You know, there's that guy that sleeps hard.
That would be you, Lawrence.
No,
That's what would happen. That's how you would die on the Titanic.
Oh,
Well, you know,
Where would it go?
if you pretty much if you were a guy on the Titanic, you were pretty fucking unlucky.
You're fucking done.
Look here, darling. It's Johnny Ringo.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Tombstone
was
is
that his
great.
only
I
good
think
movie, Val Kilmer?
I think I had to change it. I got to put that above The Quick and the Dead. I do love The Quick and the Dead, but Tombstone is just the shit.
No, he's got a lot of good movies. The Doors.
Well, that's
Great in that.
Mythbusters VR video.
Doors was good. He was spot on, that singer.
That'd be cool.
Morrison.
Yeah.
You know You know what's funny is I hate.
By the way, if
movies
anyone
when I was
hasn't
younger.
seen,
Go ahead, Corey.
I was just gonna say, if anyone hasn't seen that Val Kilmer documentary, definitely check that out. It's
Yeah,
been out a
I've
while
heard that's
now,
really
but
good.
It's really good.
Oh,
Rush-
Back to the Future 3.
Rush
I
Hour
forgot,
3.
that's a Western. That's classic.
Hayden, did you die?
Huh?
He's still, oh! He's alive.
Greg, we're supposed to do top 5 serial killers, remember?
Oh yeah, we were.
Oh shit.
I
Top
think
5
we had a
serial
problem
killers.
with glorifying serial killers.
All right,
we weren't
Lawrence, you
doing
go
that.
first.
What-
we said
what-
we were gonna do this.
What
Top 5 serial
constitutes
killers.
top?
There's a lot of stuff we were gonna do that we never did, like
Lawrence, we're doing this, man. Top 5 serial killers.
Knickers
Go.
Probably number 5 would be Ed Gein, just because he inspired so many horror movies, right?
He was an inspiration.
He was the godfather.
My number 5
The
is Gacy.
father of serial killing, if you will. The man, the myth, the legend.
My number 5 is Gacy. My number 4 is Ed Gein. My number 3 is Albert
Man,
Fish.
you running through this list. I was kidding.
My number 2 is Richard Ramirez, and my number 1 is Ted Bundy.
I'm mad that Ed Kemper's not on there, but all right.
Actually, no. Take off Albert Fish and replace him with Ed Kemper. No, take off Gacy and
know
replace
that
him with
many.
Kemper.
Who's Ed
Jack
Kemp?
the Ripper. My number 3 would be Zodiac, just because he never got caught. 2 would be Golden State. He did get caught after like 40 years. 1 is Ted Bundy, I guess, because
Didn't they just catch the Zodiac killer?
no, they caught Golden State Killer. He's like 70 years old. now.
Golden State.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Dustin decided he wasn't going to show his face for that list.
Yeah. So he shows somebody else's face.
I can't believe y'all couldn't show some respect and put OJ in your top 5.
But he didn't do it.
He wasn't
Be a
convicted.
serial killer,
He was more of a
Yeah, he
spree
killed-
killer.
He killed the dude, and then he said, "Fuck, I'm killing her too."
All right, my new number 5 is not OJ, but the guy that he hired to do it.
There you go.
Well, have you
My
guys
son?
heard the hit theory about his son?
Yeah, his son did it. That's why the gloves didn't fit.
They had their
Because they
fit.
belong to his
Is there
son.
any validity to that?
Who knows?
Greg, do it how he
Oh.
put the gloves on in court.
What about Brian Laundrie? What do you guys say?
Oh my God! Him putting them gloves on in court. He's like, you know,
Oh, doesn't fit. Sorry.
Brian Laundrie
Oh, yeah.
don't count because you
How did we-
can't be a serial killer when your second kills yourself.
Lawrence, how did we?
Well,
leave
no,
off
he killed
BTK,
killed
dude?
that lesbian.
That's what I'm
couple,
looking at
too.
now. Yeah, BTK.
That's what they're
How
finding
did we
out.
leave off BTK?
He was such a serial killer. He tried to like kill himself. Didn't he? Like hang himself all the time and dress up as his victims.
Who?
Oh, no,
BTK.
Brian Laundrie?
He kept getting caught doing like weird sex shit by his wife. That's
He
when
was
they
so addicted
started
to serial
suspect.
killing, he would
Well, if you're gonna get
practice
caught
it on
doing it,
himself.
you know, guess your wife would be the one.
Yeah, Gacy was weird, big crack rock. He was a clown and a killer. There's no redemption for him.
You know, that's why I almost didn't
Alright.
come on this show. Because Greg kind of reminded me of Gacy, and he kind of creeped me out at first.
Gay,
That's
really?
fair.
Who
I don't even have
you?
hair. Gacy had that great silver
I'm just joking,
fox
man.
hair.
I'm just joking. I
Well,
don't even know what the
one night he's gonna come on here with his face paint. He's gonna be Captain Spaulding.
I don't even know what
Damn right.
Gacy looks like.
He
I'm gonna
was,
look him up now, though.
But
he was a decent
Well,
guy.
what
He
if you
just
did?
misunderstood.
But I
Don't.
don't.
I was hoping you'd bring that up, Jonathan. That's one of
Yeah,
the
you
greatest
don't,
scenes
you
ever.
don't really look like Gacy.
What would your last meal be if you're on death row?
Out of all of us on the podcast right now, just based on appearance, who's the most likely to be a serial killer?
Definitely Lawrence.
What did I do?
No, I think Hayden. I really do.
Going
I
Hayden.
second Hayden.
Based on
yeah.
look?
It's
Yeah.
based on looks, Hayden.
What is
Gotta
that?
be, dude.
How do you look like a serial killer, though?
I don't know.
Am I that, like, is it a
Just,
creepy look?
It's like you
Or
look like
like
a
a-
smoker. I don't know what that looks like, but
Honestly,
I know when I see
Greg
one.
Greg looks
I-
like the most like a serial killer.
Do I?
Yeah, it's the glasses. The glasses make you look like a serial killer.
The transitions do it.
It's the fucking
Not as bad.
serial killer.
Why do, I look,
hockey mask.
why do I look Asian when I take my glasses off?
I was about to ask that.
Because you're all squinty now.
You're all squinting.
You're turning into your VR character.
Oh yeah.
I've always wondered, like, people that wear glasses, a lot
I
of
think I'm
people
very-
that wear glasses, when they
Japanese,
don't wear their
Japanese.
glasses, their eyes are squinty. Like, why is that?
I'm trying to see.
It's like I guess. No, but I mean, like, if they switch to contacts, it's almost like you can still
No
tell
big
that
fucking
they're.
mystery here why we wear them.
No, you can tell that someone used to be a glasses person.
Not a fucking fashion thing.
Well, no, I mean, basically, because you could get contacts. That's what I'd wear.
No, they won't give me contacts. He told me I
What?
can't have them.
Who told you that?
My eye doctor, he said one of my eyes is not bad enough to get contacts, and it would throw off my vision.
Oh, well, you know they can
You got
do
different vision in different eyes.
They can do
Yeah.
different prescriptions in each eye.
Yeah, but he said it would It's weird. It like fucks with your vision.
He's the optometrist. He's
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
expert,
trust
okay?
him, Hayden. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's
Jeez.
bullshit, but okay. I'll give it to you.
Just
Yeah,
a
what-
professional.
Hayden, what happens though if he puts the wrong one in the wrong eye? Then he's got one super eye and the other one's fucking shit.
Well, it's not like you're gonna die.
It's like a fucking cyclops.
Holy shit!
Why the fuck am I blind?
I can see everything.
Is Gacy still alive?
Yeah.
Why
Oh,
haven't
is
they
he?
executed that guy?
He's dead.
It's definitely.
That's right. that
Executed
documentary.
in the 90s.
His
You know,
last,
man, I started
Oh,
watching
okay.
that documentary of his.
his last words were "kiss my ass."
Oh, really?
If you're gonna go out, that's a good set of words to go by. Kiss my ass.
You're the one who's got me more like creeped out by Richard Ramirez now though Lawrence, because that dude, like with all
Yeah.
that, I
You
still
didn't
need to
know
watch
about
that
him? You
documentary.
thought I made him up.
No, I just didn't know it was
Yes,
like
you
that
do. I
deep,
do.
man. Because they said they thought there was
Richard
two Night
Ramirez is a
Stalkers, not just
bad
him.
dude, man. I mean, there was like the
Didn't they
Hillside
say that?
Stranglers
Didn't they say they
operating
thought
at
there
the
was
same
two?
time. Yeah, they did. I mean, they were all operating at the same time. Golden State, him, and Hillside Stranglers.
It takes two, baby.
Hillside Strangler.
Yeah, those guys are bitches. They got caught easy.
Isn't like
I
that
think
the
my favorite one would probably
psychological
be,
profile, like they want to be caught?
Fucking
Why are we so fascinated by serial killers?
I mean, I'm not.
I just think we're fascinated by death in general. So
Like I know what it is with me when it comes to the serial killers. It's I can't
Sexual.
like no. It's like I can't
Feeling.
even begin to think how they would go there, man. Like what drives them to go to those links. Especially like with Bundy, man. Like he went on a fucking tear.
They work
Breaks
in
in the
retail.
Is
Breaks
Bundy
into
the
little
guy who was
sorority
like
place, rapes a couple
good-looking
people,
guy?
fucking kills them.
who would like eat people?
yeah,
Albert Fish ate kids. He wrote a letter to the family of the daughter that he ate.
Damn.
Oh, you didn't know about that?
She
Who
tasted
did
good with some of that A1 sauce.
Let me see if I can pull up
Is
the
that what he
letter.
said?
that's a
Oh,
fucked
what-
up letter.
Yeah,
What's
this
the,
letter is fucked
Oh, it
up.
really is a fucked up letter?
What's
Yeah.
the name of the guy?
Albert Fish.
Albert.
Oh, dude, I gotta see this damn
But
letter.
I can load up the letter for you.
What is it? Like, I thought it would be like hidden.
He goes into great description on what he did to their
Oh
daughter.
yeah, it's really fucked
it's
up.
Really
What?
fucked up. But
Well,
Corey,
it wasn't like an I'm sorry.
No,
No.
you think
not
that-
quite.
Man.
It was more like a victory lap.
Wait, and who is this again?
Albert Fish.
Albert Fish.
Look up a
I've
picture
never
of
heard
him.
of this.
Sounds
Look
like
up
a
a picture.
douchebag's name. I'm being honest.
who was that dude that you were talking about, Lawrence? I think you pulled up a picture one time. He wore that mask.
Oh, that was the Beast of Jersey.
That's
That
a
dude
that's a
was
fucking
weird.
creepy ass mask.
Him and I got some creepy.
Pull
guys.
that up again.
Oh, here it is. I got the letter loaded up. Y'all ready for this shit?
Yeah.
This is so fucked up, man.
Yep.
All right.
So it was like from jail. He mailed it to the
All right,
family.
It says, "Dear Slim,
Who
I've
wants
been
to be
right,
the
but you still ain't
na-
calling."
who wants to be the narrator for this letter here?
I
mean,
can't
you can read,
that
can't
shit.
you?
I can't read it.
All right,
It's too
I'll read it.
small.
My dear Mrs. Budd, in 1894, a friend of mine shipped as a deckhand for the steamer Tacoma, Captain John Davis. They sailed from San Francisco for Hong Kong, China. On arriving there, he and two others went ashore, got drunk. When they returned, the boat was gone. At the time, there was famine in China. Meat of any kind was $1 to $3 a pound. So great the suffering among the poor that all the children under 12 were sold for food in order to keep others from starving. A boy or girl of 14 was not safe in the street. You could go to any shop and ask for steak, chops, or stew meat. Part of the naked body of a boy or girl would be brought out, just what you wanted cut from it. A boy or girl's behind, which is the sweetest part of the body, is sold as veal cutlet, bought the highest price.
Wait, hold on. Is that
What's
real?
wrong with him, dude?
Yeah, this is a real letter. He wrote
I mean,
this
is that
to
the real? Is that really the best part of a woman? Is their ass?
according to
That's
this guy.
actually
it
just
is.
kind
It's
of
probably got a lot of fat on it.
Oh, don't
Probably
worry.
not.
It gets worse.
It brings a new meaning to eating ass.
All right, here I go. All right. John stayed there so long he acquired a taste for human flesh. On his return to New York, he stole 2 boys, one 7, one 11, took them, stripped them naked, tied them in the closet, then burned everything they had on. Several times a day at night, he spanked them, tortured them to make their meat good and tender. First, he killed the 11-year-old boy because he had the fattest ass and, of course, the most meat on it. Every part of his body was cooked and eaten except the head, bones, and guts. He was roasted in the oven, all of his ass, boiled, broiled, fried, and stewed. The little boy was next. He went the same way. At that time, I was living at 409 East 100th Street, near right side. He told me so often how good human flesh was, I made up my mind to taste it. On Sunday, June the 3rd, 1928, I called you at your 406 West 15th Street, bought you pot cheese, strawberries, we had lunch. Grace sat on my lap and kissed me. I made up my mind to eat her. That was the daughter.
That went 0 to 100 pretty quick.
Right?
So he went to their house?
Yeah, like he
met the parents and everything?
Yeah, he was like introduced himself and brought him like pot cheese and strawberries, you know, pretending like, hey, I'm the good neighbor.
Good neighbor, yeah.
Oh man.
So
Can
on
I
the
borrow your daughter?
Here's the rest of this letter. On the pretense of taking her to a party, you said yes, she could go. So he wanted to take her to a birthday party, and these parents let him.
What's the age difference? Is he like her age or?
No, this was a kid.
That was a kid, dude, and he was like 40 something.
But, you know, back then, but you got to realize this guy was an old man. Back then, people trusted old men. They're like, oh, he's just an old man. He won't do anything wrong. All right, so on the pretense of taking her to a party, you said yes, she could go. I took her to an empty house in Westchester I had already picked out. When we got there, I told her to remain outside. She picked wildflowers. I went upstairs and stripped all my clothes off. I knew if I did not, I would get her blood on them. When all was ready, I went to the window and called her. Then I hid in the closet until she was in the room. When she saw me all naked, she began to cry and tried to run downstairs. I grabbed her, and she said she would tell her mama. First, I stripped her naked. How she did kick, bite, and scratch. I choked her to death, then cut her into small pieces so I could take my meat to my rooms, cook and eat them. How sweet and tender her little ass was roasted in the oven. It took me 9 days to eat her entire body. I did not fuck her, though. I could have, if I wished. She died a virgin. That was the letter.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It almost seems like a troll. Like, you know.
It was legit, though, man. Like, this really happened.
Oh, who the fuck is that?
That's what Troy was talking about. That's the.
Y'all want to see what this dude looks like?
What's this?
Yeah,
hold on.
Put him up there.
Hold on. What's this guy's name?
He's the Beast of Jersey. We'll get to him in a second. Greg, go ahead and do your thing.
All right. Yeah, this is what Albert Fish looks like, or looked like, I should say.
He was a bad guy. Put it that way. There was no good about him.
That was him.
Oh, okay.
No, pick that one with the bowler hat when he was actually caught.
He seems normal.
No, this one.
Yeah, that's the one. He looks like fucking Luigi.
And the thing is like, look, they electrocuted his ass.
Oh, put him in the chair.
Yeah, he had to ride the lightning.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that being the last thing you fucking read?
That's a badass nickname, though. They called him the Brooklyn Vampire.
Yeah, that and the Gray Man.
This is another one of Mr. Beast was a guy operating in England. He was just a really bad dude.
He looks like the real Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, this is a mask.
Mr. Beast?
No, the Beast of Jersey.
He's got good burgers, I hear.
But they cut his lights out pretty quick. He got caught driving erratically. He was drunk driving, and they found his gear in the car. He had his mask and the cuffs, and they're like, "Yeah, we were looking for you." He said, "Really?" And they put him in jail.
Is that human flesh that he's wearing?
No, it's a rubber mask. He made it in a mop head. The hair is from a mop that he got from just a mop. So
there's some
it's a
fucked
creepy
up people
ass
in this world, man.
But this is the guy that fucks with me. Mr. Cruel was in Australia. They've never caught this guy.
Lawrence, you know way too many of these people, man.
No, this guy. The girl.
You know what? I'm changing my vote.
This is
changing my vote.
So this guy looks like the Gimp from Pulp Fiction.
You okay? Nah,
Well,
man. I'm pretty.
Tell us
fucking
about
far
this
from
guy,
okay.
Lawrence.
Yo, this dude is in Australia, and like no one ever caught this guy, and he was only described by the 12-year-old girls that he abused. He wouldn't kill. He killed one of them. He let two of them go, and then they asked for a description of him because they were the only ones that seen him, and they drew this, and they're like, "What the fuck?" The cops were like, "What the fuck is this?"
The most disturbing part of this guy is how small that mouth hole is on his mask.
Yeah, it looks like a butthole.
Yeah, what the fuck?
He's only drinking out of a straw on that. That's a little disturbing.
He's
If I'm
just a
being
bad dude, man. Just a bad guy.
Tell me more about this Beast of Jersey guy.
Oh, he was
That's
just breaking the windows and
That's
like.
the creepiest fucking mask I've ever seen.
Yeah, let's put him back up there then.
Oh, that'd be a great Halloween costume.
Oh man,
You can make it on the cheap. He just made it out of rubber gloves and a mop head. You know.
How the fuck do
Hey.
I need? How do you do that?
That's so fucking terrifying, dude.
I know.
Imagine you go down a dark alley and you see that.
Well, the guy looks
That's
kind
the
of
real
like
Leatherface.
No, that's the real Leatherface's brother from England.
Is anybody excited about this Leatherface like TV series or video game that's coming out?
They keep every year. There's a new
No.
Leatherface.
I thought it was a movie.
I'm not excited.
Yeah, I think it's a movie.
Less than
Is it a
exciting.
movie? New movie?
Yeah.
I don't know. As soon as I heard it's like going straight to Netflix or whatever,
You
I
expect
They're
don't
doing
know.
that a lot now, though, because nobody's
COVID.
going to the movie theater to see anything except a superhero
yeah,
movie.
because
so.
people like you guys don't go out there enough.
Just don't go out there enough.
Why would I pay $20 to see a movie that I would much rather enjoy watching at my house?
To get the premiere experience.
No, I want the premiere experience for superhero movies. That's it.
That's it.
I don't give a
How
fuck
ang-
about that.
How
For
angry does that
Why,
statement make
why am I
you,
going to see
Hayden?
Spencer at the movie theater? Dog?
yeah, why would I want to go see
my
Spencer in the movie theater?
Because it's beautiful.
But I can watch it from the comfort of my home.
Which I gave you that option.
Well, I don't
and
want to
no one
watch that
took
movie.
me up on it.
I'm
Does
gonna
that-
watch it. I told you I'm gonna watch
Okay.
it.
If you're doing a show about it, I'll watch it.
No, Big Crack Rock. That suit isn't a display. Yeah, it is a mannequin, but the actual mask and clothes that it wore, he actually utilized when he was active. But the actual picture, yeah, it's on a mannequin because it's in a
Oh,
museum.
man. You did a
Have
good job on the
have you ever
nose.
sat down at a poker table on
Me?
VR on online poker and cleared the whole table in 4 hands?
No.
Can't you go to a real poker table? I bet it'd be. I want to learn to play poker. I think they have poker
Yeah.
schools available for people.
I'm
I have a
gonna
buddy that did
start
that.
going.
You live in a town with like 1,000 casinos. Just go play poker.
Yeah, just go play and learn how to play.
Well,
Honestly,
they're
the
gonna
best way
upset
to
me, dude.
honestly the best thing to do is to play online and learn the game and learn all the like little aspects of it or whatever. I had a friend that did that. He played online poker for like to learn everything, and then he started playing in real rooms, and now he's actually does it for a living. So
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm working up to. Because I found out they do like weekly tournaments and stuff at a lot of these casinos.
and then
They're
a lot of
pretty,
them
pretty
when
low
you get
buy-ins
good
on
enough
some
at
of
it,
them.
they'll fly you around like they'll pay for your flights to different casinos, and like you can get comps everywhere, and you can just play in tournaments all over the place.
Well, shit, that'd be nice. I don't know if I'll ever get that far in it, but that'd be awesome.
Just go on YouTube and watch the poker series, dude. It's so crazy because like the characters
Yeah.
you find in there.
But I want to get better than
Just
I
get
am
an
right
Oculus
now.
and play in VR poker.
Yeah.
So Bob Saget.
Yeah, we didn't. Of course, we didn't bring
Yeah.
that up.
We didn't talk about him.
Yeah. Did they
Or,
figure out how he died yet?
Yeah,
I
why
heard
is it
they
so
have,
hush
but I haven't
hush?
seen it.
Man, I
It
saw
takes a
a meme
little
this
while
week.
for the-
This is probably drugs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard
They
someone
they
say
said there was
nothing.
no. The police say there were no signs of foul play or drug use. So
Yeah, they said
it
initial-
kind of shocked me. I figured
think-
that's what it would have been, but
Did he
Yeah.
die from COVID or something?
I don't think so.
I think he might have just had like a heart attack or something. I mean, he was 65, so I mean, I know that's not that old, but
Over 60. It's a shooting gallery.
I
Go
saw
down
a
any
meme
moment.
though. I saw a meme though that said we lost our grandma and our dad in the same week or something. I was like, man, it's true though, man.
Yeah.
Or Bob Saget.
And,
A lot of us grew up with that, with
and-
Betty White and Bob Saget on regular.
Wow.
Sidney Poitier also in the same
Yeah.
week.
Yep.
Do you guys connect Bob Saget more with Full House or the Funniest Home Videos?
Full House. I mean,
It's kind of both for me, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I kind of
was
grew
right
up
in that
watching
area.
both pretty religiously, especially AFV. We watched in my house like every single whatever
Oh, yeah.
night it came
Y'all
on.
talking about Bob
Someday, I
Saget?
believe.
Yeah.
Bob-
Yeah.
We waited way too fucking late to talk about that. That should have been show opening stuff.
I tried to bring it up a couple of times, and y'all were talking about
Yeah,
this
well,
stuff.
we've had trouble staying on any kind of fucking topic tonight.
It's,
So.
it's all
Yeah,
Hayden's
like
fault.
Bob Saget, man. Like I had childhood memories with that guy, man. Growing up with a Full House, and then then I get older and I realize that his comedy is good too, because he's like
Yeah.
he's a dirty comic. I'm like, oh yeah, I like this shit. So
You know, it's funny. I love the Funniest Home Video show, but I also hated it because it was like the last thing I could enjoy before getting ready to start school again, because it was Sunday nights.
On
Yeah.
Sunday nights, that's right.
Yeah,
Hold on, Greg. What kind of comedy did you do?
very
Bob
raunchy.
Saget,
Yeah.
yeah, very like basically
He was a
like
real
raunchy,
raunchy
raunchy
comedian.
dick jokes, man. Like just dirty comedy, like Andrew Dice Clay almost. style.
I
think
can't
it
imagine
was-
that. He was so
It's
clean
right.
cut.
That's the thing. It was a shock value
Yeah.
Yeah.
of that. You're like, oh my god,
He
Danny
was on
Tanner is
tour.
saying these
Yeah,
naughty words.
He was
Oh,
on
yeah.
tour when he died.
yeah. He was
like-
actually
Yeah.
just starting a new tour. He was on tour
Yeah.
with some other big comedian. I can't remember who it was.
Because I had just seen him do press on a different podcast.
I think he
So
did
Lawrence,
a 2-hour show the night before. So
Lawrence, your friend believes that he died from getting the booster shot.
Yeah, he died from getting vaccines. And he's like,
They said the
"Bruce."
same shit about Betty White. That was the same shit they said about her too.
She got the booster. That's why she's dead.
Apparently,
wasn't the fact that she was 99 years old?
No factor in it.
apparently she had a stroke a few days before she actually passed away. I guess that was like not
Yeah, she knew it was
No.
coming.
until the
Trying to keep
end.
her alive till 100. You're
She was
"You can
getting too
make it.
excited.
You can make it.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. She was just getting too damn excited for that party she had coming up.
apparently.
Man,
She was
What was
getting
going on?
fucked a lot, so that could
Where'd
have
that come from? What?
When they said she died from a stroke, it wasn't the
Down
kind you're
stroke.
thinking.
Down
She
the
loves
down
them.
Show some fucking respect for Betty White, goddammit.
No, more
Agreed.
power to her. She loved that BBC, man.
More
BBC,
power
like
or
the
no
British
power?
Broadcasting Company, or
Not that one. Not that one.
I'm calling it right now. They both faked their deaths. Betty White
Yeah,
and
not
Bob
Betty
Saget.
White,
They're
no.
still
Still
alive.
Down there with
Everybody
Tupac
fakes
and
their
Biggie.
They
Yep.
ran away together.
What
All
if
the
there
people-
is like an island somewhere where it's just a bunch of celebrities that fake their own death and they just
And they're all immortal.
Well, first
they've all
off,
had
I'm
the
gonna say
serum.
this.
well they all
can't
know
be
they're
above
souls to
anywhere.
the devil, and they all
I'm-
eat babies and drink their blood.
I'll
Right.
say this about Betty White: if she did in fact fake her death, she waited way too fucking late to do so because it's not going to be fake for long.
To reap those benefits, you gotta do it earlier than that.
Yeah, right.
but come on, being that old is crazy, dude. You can't even walk or nothing.
There's no way I'll live that long. There's no way I'm gonna fucking live to
I was saying
90.
Sidney Poitier. I thought Sidney Poitier died years ago. Like
Yeah, I
that's
thought
a
he
lot
was
of
dead too. I didn't know he was
I was
alive.
like,
dude.
oh
Like,
shit,
I
he's
didn't
still
know he
alive.
was still alive.
So, well, I guess not anymore.
When Gene Hackman dies, I'm gonna be pretty sad, man. That's gonna be crazy.
You know something that pisses me off
Random actor.
is
Yeah,
when people will share those posts of someone famous that died, and you will forgot that they have died, and you go to share the fucking post too. They're like, "That's from like 3 years ago, dumbass," and you're like,
Like, oh,
because then you feel like a fucking dumbass.
didn't you do
Like,
that
yeah,
recently?
Yes, I did. That's what I
Who
said.
was it?
Was
I
it
can't
him?
remember who it was.
Sean Connery.
Yeah, that's right.
dumbass.
See, that's what I'm saying.
It was because somebody else did it to him.
And you know what's funny is it hit me afterwards too. I'm like, wait a minute, Sean Connery is already fucking dead, but the damage is done.
His bones
I
by
remember
now.
seeing that, and I was like, wait a second, what? And I'm thinking, oh man, Sean Connery died? And I was like, hold on. And I clicked on the article, and it's from last year, and I was like, oh, god damn it.
Should happen.
Part of last year's tragedies.
Yep.
Corey, don't tell me you're a St. Louis Cardinals fan.
I used to live there, so yeah.
He got the t-shirt, so I would say he probably did.
Cardinals has one of the best T-shirts. I
They
gotta
do.
say.
I've
I
always
really
liked
like the
their symbol.
T-shirt. The symbol, it's cool.
Should
I'm
we
more.
wrap this shit show up?
Well, yeah, but first I want to talk about how you and Corey have the same hair now. That's
Not yet. His hair is not on my level yet.
Mine's getting cut pretty soon. So
Mine is not.
Cuts.
I'm
Budget
almost
cuts.
to the year now.
yeah. Let's go ahead and wrap this one up.
No.
So did you get your 3 topics out, Dustin?
Hey,
Yeah,
no. Fuck.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess
No.
we talked about Bob Saget. That was the last one.
All right.
Just look at Hayden's
Hold on,
panel
I wanted
sometimes.
Look at what?
Because you just do the randomest shit. Like you were just.
We're not gonna
blacked
do
out.
this shit
You're just
again
like-
to where we keep trying to close the show and someone
started-
says, "Hold on."
I
hold
started
on."
reading about this beast of New Jersey guy. And it's
We'll
fucked
bring it
up.
up next week.
Every week he would just pull up to bus stops and be like, "Hey, you need a ride?" And then he'd drive him to the same field and rape him every time.
Yeah.
The same
It's
field.
weird. I don't know if it's the same field, but
But did you see what he looked like? I had the picture of him.
yeah.
He looked like Greg on a real bad day. Like.
So every day.
Where's
Yeah,
our
you're like-
Patreon subscribers?
I was going to talk about naggers. What do you guys think?
All right. Thanks to all the Patreon subscribers, Smores, Door, Shelby W, Hayden, Cornelius. Subscribe to the highest tier, Hayden, and you can have your show that you want so bad, where you can make us watch some shit. Jada Stingray, Orc, 145-626, and Mr. Jonathan Cantrell, Sweet Dude.
It's me.
That's him. Greg, stop killing people. Dude.
Plug Jonathan's podcast. It's actually
Yes,
really.
I'm gonna let Jonathan plug his podcast.
Yeah.
Jonathan, tell everybody
Oh,
about
I
your
have
stuff.
to do it. I have to. No, okay.
I listened to it this morning. It was good, by the way.
Oh, appreciate
Enjoyed
it.
it.
Unsolicited Laughter is the name of the show with me, my buddy Blake, and his wife, Lizzie. I think they identify themselves as their gamer tags on there. But, well, now you know. It's
Get
out.
that shit on Redbubble soon, so you can distribute everywhere.
Yeah, we were looking into that. We're gonna do that soon. It's only on SoundCloud right now. The first episode is, but the second one should be on everything else. So
That
we'll see.
link is in the description, by the way, for the first episode.
Description below. Come listen to us. Appreciate it.
Corey, I know you've already talked about it a little bit, but tell us everything you got going on. You're a busy man.
just typical random bullshit on S'mores Indoors, and Bell Classics on S'mores Indoors is the new art build channel. It's been pretty popular. I just dropped 5 new episodes Monday, and I'll have another channel coming here, and probably in about a month I'll have a video up for that. So
Lawrence, you mentioned doing another Only Bat fan soon that you want us to do
Yeah,
a trailer
I want-
reaction.
Me and you and whoever else wants to be on there, we're gonna do the trailer reaction for the latest trailer.
I haven't
I'll
seen it
do
yet.
it.
Lawrence
All
hasn't
time
seen
to
it.
come out, man.
If I can
I have
make
not
it.
heard either.
Are you talking about the Batman?
Yeah, the Batman. Matt Reeves is the Batman.
When are we doing that, by the way?
It's tomorrow. Well, what
Tomorrow
time are
night?
you out tomorrow?
11.
Okay, it'll be a late one then.
Yeah, it'll have to be.
Betty
either
White
that
is
or-
in hell, but Crack Rock, have some mercy.
Have some respect.
Burn, baby, burn.
Have
Just
mercy.
go burn. No.
Well,
Sorry.
if that's where the chat's going, I think it's a great time to call this
You're
episode.
not gonna let me
Tune
promote
in.
my stuff?
Promote your stuff, Hayden.
You don't have no
All
stuff.
right, the Island Boys are coming on next week.
Oh, okay.
No, I wish.
Island boy.
I could
could
probably,
probably
get
book
them.
'em.
Yeah, honestly. No, but I've been doing some poker streams, and I might do some more just community hangout streams in the future soon. So, Cornelius Collection, come check it out.
All right, everybody. Well, go look in the description. Click all our links. Go to our store, buy some stuff. Go to that other store, buy some stuff there, and subscribe to our Patreon. So until next time.
Slack off.
Slack off.
Okay.